Coach, we good? Turn it up? All right. Let's see if we can turn it up. Hello, test, test, test. As much as I can get. All right, good afternoon. And welcome to Veterans Field at Revere High School. Today's matchup features the visiting Malden Golden Tornadoes against the home Revere Patriots. Today we also want to celebrate our seniors in their senior night. Revere has 4 special athletes that will be recognized. Before we recognize the Revere seniors, we also want to recognize Malden seniors. Senior Zach Trabeau. Senior Nick Summers. Senior Mike Mathis. Senior Clifton Nosant. And Senior Liam Jordan. The Malden Golden Tornadoes are coached by Coach Steve Frecker. First up for the Revere seniors, captain number 2, Richie DiMarzo. Richie will be today's starting pitcher. He'll be attending Merrimack College in the fall, majoring in media communications. Richie has also played as a senior in 4 years of Revere basketball and played this year for the Revere football team. Richie is joined by his parents, Richard, Lynn, and his sister, Courtney. Next up for Revere, number 22, their starting designated hitter, Tyler Manazian. Tyler has played 4 years at Revere High Baseball. He'll be attending UMass Boston in the fall, majoring in sports management, and he is joined by his parents, Richard and Missy. Next up, your captain, number 19, and starting first baseman, Casey Cummings. Casey has played 4 years as a starter for Revere High Baseball and will be attending UMass Boston as well in the fall. Casey's joined by his mom, Joyce, and his teammate and brother, Kyle. And last, but certainly not least, captain number 8, Calvin Boudreau. Calvin is our starting center fielder. He'll be attending Curry College in the fall. He's joined by his parents, Donnie, Stacy, and his teammate and brother, Dominic. Calvin is also the captain of the basketball team, captain of the football team, and he will be a Curry Colonel in the fall as a football player. Let's put it together for our seniors. Before we start tonight's game, we're going to sing the national anthem by our resident, unbelievable Grammy Award-winning singer, Olivia Freni.
Great intro. Do I start?
Give it 2 seconds.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow. Every time. Kill it. Unbelievable. Let's put it together for Olivia Frenny. Also want to wish her parents a happy anniversary. Happy 27th to the Frennies.
I don't want your autograph. I want the piece of paper.
Which one?
The one with the names
Oh
on
wait,
it.
this is your water. I'm so sorry.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Let's play ball. Okay, we have a first here tonight. We're playing it looks like our first Revere High baseball game of the season on Revere TV. However, this is the last official home game. This is an important game for the Revere High baseball team. Not only is it senior night, but this game gives them a shot to make it into the GBL higher bracket championship. And this is going to be the match that can put them in. So we recognize some of tonight's Revere seniors, and while we were checking it out, this is the third or fourth senior night I've done, and I've done it with a partner of mine here, Donald Boudreau, who's been out there. This is his third time being out there. So Don just came off the field after celebrating senior night with his son, Calvin. Calvin's done it in basketball. Did it in football. Different order this year, right?
Yes.
It should have been football first, but we did it in basketball, football, and now baseball.
All in the span of just a few months.
How many sweatshirts has this kid got? I mean, he must be going home with
Right? We got to make some room in those closets. I don't know.
tons of swag for Calvin this year, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been really exciting. A whirlwind, though. Right, Patrick? It's been a whirlwind. I mean, for all the kids in all the sports that they're playing, just to have them back in school has been great. The fact that they're out here playing baseball now is great. And it's going to be a little sad to see them, going off, but...
Sure is. Yeah, sure is. And I'm going to miss watching a lot of these kids. And
Your daughter, too?
Yeah, my daughter. We celebrated senior night. Was it last night?
Last night.
Was it? I'm losing track. It was 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
And it was good to see. It was, second one for her this year.
Yeah?
And it was a lot of fun. So we have Richie DiMarzo starting, Captain Richie DiMarzo, number 2. He's going to be starting for the on the mound for Revere. And we haven't gotten a lineup from Malden, but I do have a lineup that we can help ourselves with. So we're going to try and call as much as we can, but probably stick to the home team on the stadium announcing. Right? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a wise thing to do. We can call numbers out as we see them from Malden. But yeah, this is a big one for Revere. If they want to get into that top 4 in the tournament, they have to win today. So this is like a playoff game already.
They had a couple, really cool games this year. A couple big games. One here, Lynn English. I think a lot of people thought Lynn English was the favorite in the GBL this year, but it looks like Medford undefeated.
Yeah, so I can tell you, Pat. Watching these kids, some of these kids that are seniors now, they started in 8th grade. Playing baseball for the high school. They pulled some of the 8th graders up. So every year we played Medford, they were always phenomenal. So no surprise really that Medford's at the top right now. But English has that phenomenal pitcher. We were lucky enough not to have to face him. But it was a big win nonetheless. We were down by 2 runs. Mikey Pop hits a grand slam home run. The Cummings brothers, they just lost their dad not too long ago. I'm sure he was proud to see brother and brother go out there and finish the game, win the game.
There's a part of me that wanted to. I knew I was going to talk about it on TV tonight, especially as he got up, but I didn't want it to overshadow or to get into the kids' head tonight and announcing it in the stands. But there's no doubt that we watched. First of all, how much baseball means to the 2 boys, but it was always, whenever you saw Kyle or Casey, Kyle being a freshman, Casey being a senior, you see them on the baseball field since they were 7, 8, 9 years old. They were always accompanied by Kevin.
Always.
Right?
Always.
Coached a lot of the teams, coached with both of us, I'm sure, at one point.
Yeah, coached against them, with them.
And it's certainly sad to not see him here, but we were able to. He was able to get something this summer during the middle of COVID. We were able to put together a bit of a, kind of a summer league.
Yeah.
Actually, all of these kids on the team were able to play in that summer league, and it was a kind of, just a really quickly put together by myself and a few other parents, and also Coach Manning helped out. Richie DiMarzo helped out. And it was really special because Kevin got to see his sons play together on a high school level baseball team, and they did excellent. They did awesome.
They did
a couple
great.
Special games.
And I thought families, it just really felt good to see Revere community, families come down, support Kevin. You could tell he was very grateful about it, and it was just nice to have him down here, as sick as he was. Wouldn't miss a game.
Nope, and he
would not miss a game.
He fought to the very end.
He really did.
But there's no doubt that he was watching over a few of these games, and that final game he made it to, the special game that both Casey and Kyle had, contributing for a pretty much a complete game, and some major league big hits.
Yeah.
I think Casey hit the fence, and it was just a really special day. So
I'll never forget it.
Right,
never forget it.
We miss you, Kevin.
We definitely miss you. I'm sure he's smiling up there.
Absolutely. The baseball gods are always watching. So this game's going to get started in a second, but nice to see it. Cooled down quite a bit,
it got nippy, huh? After having that heat wave for the past 4 days and then just dropped.
It was scorching the last couple days, humid, hot, and all of a sudden it is. I think both of us were wearing a sweatshirt and a little extra jacket.
Our blood thinned out, now we got to wear a jacket.
It got really cold. Want to know where Coach Carl Svensson is tonight? Carl usually does a scoreboard, and he has that controller, so he's got the magic controller somewhere. But
something tells me he's going to show up very soon.
I hope he does.
He knows the game's time is supposed to be 4:30, so he's got a couple minutes
if he's in town. So it looks like the game's going to be getting started. The Yumps are getting out there. See a couple familiar faces on the Malden side. Malden has shared some Little League and Babe Ruth with Revere at times. Got some crossover. So you definitely see some familiar faces. I've seen Coach Frecker before. Coach Frecker's actually umped a few of my games.
That's right. He's the AD for Malden.
Yeah.
Always been good with Calvin. So appreciate what he's done. But yeah, we've seen his face around more than once.
Now here's the leadoff. Ball 1. Oh, it's a strike. I see. We're back on the right field line right now, and we're kind of behind the home dugout.
Away dugout.
Yeah, away. Sorry. Well, the first baseline dugout, which happens to be the away, and it's tough to see the strikes. Certainly can't see the strikes from here, but we're going to lay on the up.
Now is that DeAngelis behind the plate? Is that Sal?
Yeah, Sal DeAngelis starting behind the plate. He's played a lot of the innings behind the plate this year. You see Big Sal and then Bigger Sal. Big Sal is here. Bernie and Sal are in the car out there by the third base line.
Yeah, he drove for the first time today.
Oh, Bernie, Sal did. Big
Sal did. Yep.
Good.
He was pretty sick with COVID.
Well,
so.
he had a long summer as well. So it's going to be 3-1.
Sal's done great. We have a young team. Other than the 4 seniors, obviously it's senior night, so we want to make sure we pay a little more attention to the seniors tonight. But moving forward, Pat, we got some good kids coming up.
No doubt. You're only going to lose 4 starters. That's Garando down to third. Mikey Pop's going to field the ball over to Casey Cummings.
Bingo.
It's going to be 6-3. You're out of here. I'll make that 5-3.
Mikey cracked another homer the other night.
Yep, Mikey had a homer in Chelsea, and he hit a dramatic grand salami.
Oh wow, it was a big one.
English.
Yeah,
That was down what? Down 3?
We're down. We're down 2 at that point, and that brought us up, ahead by 2. And one of the Lynn English kids went straight into the fence. Straight into the fence trying to catch Mikey's home run.
I heard
knocked a couple teeth out. And
I'm glad I wasn't here for that.
Oof.
I'm glad I wasn't here for that. I was working that night.
Kid's doing fine though. Talked. One of the Revere parents is friends with the mom over there, and he's doing good.
1-1. Well, Lynn English is they've suffered a couple injuries versus Revere Sports this year.
Yes, they have.
Both of those kind of freak accidents.
Both of them were not fun to watch.
1-1, and that's a line
nice
drive. It's
hit.
going to get through. Calvin Boudreau is going to take it, get it into the infield. Nice piece of hitting there.
Number 3 there from Malden.
So I mean, we have the roster, but it has just 1 through whatever number. So I'm wondering if they're just actually in that order.
Oh, I wonder if that's Sean Bartholomew that we know.
Let's give it a shot.
I think he played for Revere and Babe Ruth,
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken.
We knew him.
Yep. Good little player.
So 1 out, runner on first. So there's a conversation of some form of interference. I'm curious if
Looks like the umpire was just letting Casey know.
Casey was standing on the base. As soon as that ball gets into the outfield, usually you got to give him that room. Because if he rounds hard, so that's a strike one.
That's a strike for Richie.
If he rounds hard and he bumps into him, he can keep going. And really, you can just keep running until you stop.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, if you're stopped and called out, you're actually just go back to the last base you made. It's like a little off-speed pitch, swing and a miss. That's 2 strikes. DeMarzo has him down 0-2.
Rich has done a good job on the mound this year. He really has.
He changes speeds and he moves the ball around. And it's a good compliment. Richie's not the most powerful pitcher. He's got him.
Oh, they got him in a pickle here.
He's going to get him. He's up. Oh, the ball
he
gets
dropped
by.
the ball. Oh, he's in another pickle here. They might have him again.
He's got him again.
He's out. Oh, it was good luck for Revere on that one.
I can tell you, I don't know what happened there, and the ball got through, but
Bartholomew tried to take a little more than he probably should have on that one.
Coach is not happy right now. Some base running blunders.
He got to that second base. He could have just stayed there, but
Richie with a nice pickoff mode. He's got an 0-2. This is gonna he could get the 3rd out here.
Yeah, with 2 outs.
Pitching back from the windup with no runners on. That's going to be a ball.
Field looks great. Well groomed.
They did a really nice job with the field. The last couple of years, they changed. If you notice the infield dirt, they changed it with a higher quality clay mix.
Makes a difference.
Huge difference. I won't get away from Rich.
Last year was like being in the swamp in both dugouts with all the water we had.
Right. It was a wet year. But they're doing across the city doing a really good job with better drainage. That ball is going to be high. Going to work the count full. Full count to the 3rd batter for Malden. That's going to be a pop-up to Max Doucette. Max Doucette lines it up. That's the 3rd out.
Yep.
Doucette had a home run.
Oh, Max.
I pulled up for that one against Lynn Classical.
That was a nice beauty. And, of course, his poor dad. He's hit a couple home runs. Dad left for literally 5 minutes to pick his daughter up.
Is he a couple?
So one other home run he had during Babe Ruth league, Jeff had just left, just missed it. Okay. And then the other day, literally had to leave to pick up his younger daughter. Flew back here, and within the matter of about 8 minutes, Max cracked one out of the park. So... Jeff, I guess you just have to stay away. I don't know what to tell you, buddy, but, we have it on film now, so.
So the starting lineup for Revere is Casey Cummings leading off. Interesting. I haven't been to a ton of games, or I haven't actually seen the lineup, but Casey batting leadoff?
I mean, he's got a good bat. He's...
The wheel. How about the wheels?
He's quick.
right.
He's gotten taller and.
Well, I know he's got the length. Mikey Pop batting second. Mikey's known for his speed and
Mike
base running
is super
ability.
fast. Always been super fast.
Max Doucette quickly gets pushed to the top of the order, close to the top of the order with some of his power hitting.
Yeah, you can't blame them for that.
And then the typical leadoff, Calvin Boudreau is batting in the 4-hole.
Calvin at cleanup, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Then you have Andrew Leone batting 5th, freshman Andrew Leone. Sal DeAngelis batting 6th, Tyler Manazian 7th, Richie DiMarzo 8th, Chris Cassidy 9th, and Kyle Cummings batting 10th. So coach is going to elect to bat 10 today.
Casey's got a big bat.
Oh, sure does.
He can really crank that ball.
Kid.
A few times a couple of these seniors have come close to hitting it out.
Now batting, number 19, Casey Cummings.
Patrick, you do a phenomenal job. You get 2 roles here, right?
I don't know what's
doing
going
the PA
on.
system, got Revere TV going,
I don't know what is going on. I want a Revere TV hat. That's what I want.
right?
No.
You've earned it.
No,
You've earned it.
I don't even really wear hats. That's going to be first pitch for a strike or a foul ball. So we're going to have to figure out these names for Malden. I'd like to give them some props. Kids throwing hard.
You're on the mound.
If it's going by the order, I'll let you call them out. How's that?
Yeah, I'm not really sure who is actually pitching out there. Number 3. Oh, that's Sean Bartholomew. That's
a pop-up. Looks like it's going to get out of play.
That's way up, and it's going to be out of play.
Just gets out of play.
So, Sean, I think he may actually played on one of our Babe Ruth teams and maybe one of the Revere All-Star teams.
Yep. He was, he's probably a sophomore or a junior?
He is junior.
Yep. Knew the name. As mentioned, we had a lot of crossover. 0-2 on Casey. I see something probably in the dirt here. There's a chance to waste one with no runners on. Oh, gives it to him. Over to third.
Little chopper.
First, bouncer.
Oh, he missed it.
And Casey does not. That makes a smart base running move. Second baseman backed it up really well.
He got there quick.
That was Coach Manning from the other side saying no, no, no.
Probably
good
could
call.
hear him.
I wanted to say go, go, go.
I know.
But it did not get. It did
Yeah,
not
that second baseman really tracked that down quick. He probably
Now
would have if he
batting,
tried
number
to go for 2.
1, Mike Pop.
Mike has one of the fastest swings I've ever seen in a baseball player. When he swings, it's probably going foul on the third base side.
The ball's going to get away high.
Oh, he's going to crank it.
Yeah, he and you know the thing about Mike is he's someone that he always puts the bat on the ball. He can foul off. He very rarely strikes out. So he's always putting the bat on the ball, and he's got a great eye. He doesn't swing at garbage. He likes to make the pitcher work.
Yeah, super fast
Which
hands.
is very frustrating for most pitchers.
And I'm sure if they get the scouting report, they know he's already cranked out 2 this year.
That's going to be in their first strike.
Another short season with baseball as well, but at least they're out here
Are
playing.
they 5-2 or 4-2?
They're 4-2 right now.
4-2.
And again, the win here puts them in the top 4 for the tournament.
Casey's going to get back. One and one the count to Mike. That's going to be a line drive foul.
What'd I say? This bat is just so fast. Very rarely do you ever see him foul, in right field. Usually left over to left field side.
So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to get high and inside. Little chin music for Mikey Pop. Mike's dad was a phenomenal Revere baseball player as well.
I've heard that.
Played in the years with Mike Spinelli. I think a year or 2 older than me. I remember as a freshman coming to Revere playing against Mike Spinelli and threw a 1-hitter or something like that.
Really?
That's going to be a foul ball. Yeah, Mike Spinelli was, one of the most well-known Revere baseball players in a long time, and phenomenal pitcher. Got drafted, made his way up to the, I believe, AAA organizations. He was just really good.
Well, he's taught his son well.
It's going to be an off-speed pitch in the dirt. It's going to be a full count.
No, like you said, he battles.
And yeah, Mike's father had a hell of an arm too. Revere baseball in the 90s was pretty serious. Casey's going to get off, and that's going to be a line drive.
There you go.
And it's going to
Is that going to stay fair?
Foul. Oh. Yep. Going to get foul. Just from our angle, it looks like it just made it foul. Casey was off there on the full count, 3-2. I don't. That's, again, Mike puts the bat on the ball. The only thing you got to worry about is you're going to hit a line drive to second base.
Right.
Double play ball, but I like the move.
Yeah, might as well go.
Because he's gonna put the bat on the ball. At least it potentially breaks up a double play if it's a grounder.
And I don't know if it shows on the camera, but that car that's out there looks like a little silver SUV. They might want to move that thing because that's
Casey
where
off again, and it hits
we
Mike.
hit him. Oh,
Mike's gonna wear that one. So we're gonna have two runners on, no outs.
Brings Max to set up with 2 men on base. Now, let's face it, at any age it doesn't matter, but
Now batting number 14, Max Doucette.
at any age, once you crank one out like that, you're swinging for the fences a lot,
Can you blame him?
No.
So this puts the pressure immediately on Malden's pitching staff.
But if he gets a nice clean hit, it's going far no matter what.
That's going to be. So they had Max looking to bunt, but that was a ball. He wants to move those runners along. That's going to be a ball. 0-2. 2-0.
I'm going to give him the green light.
On 2-0, yeah. Still got the green light here. You'd be selective, though. Yep. Swinging.
Yep.
Just missed it. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You were talking, if anybody's been listening, with football, and you've been seeing Max walking home from the gym, really putting the work in.
He has his license now, though, right? Does he have his permit or license?
He must have his permit. Dom just got his permit. I'm assuming Max is in the same boat.
It's another foul, 2-2.
Just a little under it.
Max, you can see how much he's grown in the last year and a half.
Oh my God, he's a monster.
Big, strong kid.
And the fact he has 2 more years.
Yeah, and he had a breakout defensive season. We knew he was going to be the starting center.
He was a big part of that Revere football defense.
And that's going to be strike 3. I think he caught Max waiting on an off-speed pitch. So
Now batting number 8, Calvin Boudreau.
Well, Calvin up here in a big position in the first inning. 1 out, 2 runners on. He knows how to bunt.
Yeah, Calvin's. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot over the past few years. So
it's gonna be a ball.
That one's in the dirt.
But Max, he grew a lot, and he played a heck of a job. Did a hell of a job on defense. That's going to be a ground to the
little
pitcher.
chopper.
Going to be trouble
See
here.
if he can get there.
Moves the runners along.
Yep.
So it gets the runners moved along, second and third. They're going to be in scoring position.
Now batting number 12, Andrew Leone.
And Andrew's been putting the bat on the ball well.
Andrew's done really well.
Another one that's just grown so much.
And he's fast. And he does a heck of a job in the outfield.
He does.
And he's been a great outfielder for a long time.
We've been hearing that Leone name for a long time, and he's still got a couple. He's got Maddie, the younger brother.
Yeah, little Matt. I mean, what is it? Six Leones?
Six Leones,
I play on the men's basketball league with Joey Leone. Super athlete.
Oh, absolutely.
Super athlete.
But I saw in the write-up in the paper they actually called Andrew E.J. Leone. And E.J. was a phenomenal baseball player for Revere, graduated last year.
It's going to be a strike. So it's going to be 1-1.
And that's his cousin, actually.
Yeah, EJ played for Revere. Great baseball player. I forget where he's headed, or he headed to UMass maybe. It's going to be a foul ball. I think Andrew went to UMass.
I think so. EJ, yeah.
EJ, sorry, pardon me.
Nice
Joey.
to see him many days out here with his dad, just working on things,
And brother Steven just graduated.
Steven.
2 nights ago.
Yeah, congratulations to
Tuesday night.
Steven.
Congratulations to the Revere High graduates. It's going to be a foul ball.
Bingo off the house. Boom.
It's going to bounce back into foul territory. So Revere High graduated. You have tomorrow, the Revere softball team is going to be playing Medford in the GBL Cup round 1. Winner goes on to the finals. They have the same thing, top 4 bracket, bottom 4 bracket. So
How are the Medford girls in softball?
That's going to be a ball.
Oh,
Nope.
check.
The team was trying to.
I don't think he came around.
No,
Yeah.
he definitely didn't. Definitely didn't go. The team wanted to make that happen.
Malden
So
wanted
Medford
it.
girls, Revere played Medford on Saturday morning, very hot day. Revere was down 6-1, and it came back and won.
Oh, that's the game.
8-7. It was
that's
it was
right.
a tremendous game. So 2-2 to Leone. It's gonna be strike 3. Looking.
Oh, he got him.
That's the second backwards K of the inning. After 0-0.
Kids seem to have a little more energy anyway, since it's not 90 degrees out.
No, it was hot the last couple days. That was a big get out of jam inning for the team. Pitcher battled back through 2 strikeouts and kept the ball on the ground.
Yeah, kept the score 0-0. So we got Max in left field, Calvin in center, Andrew in right.
Yep. Chris Cassidy playing second. Casey Cummings playing short. And
Kyle playing short. Casey playing
first. Pardon me. Kyle playing short.
Calvin was dying for Texas Roadhouse after graduation the other night, so we had gone down there and didn't realize that it was Everett's graduation also.
No, Everett graduated the next day.
Oh, they did?
On Wednesday, yeah.
So
Maybe they
it
were
was
celebrating.
packed.
Yeah.
It was packed.
Well, that restaurant's always busy.
But we saw the Cummings down there as well, so they had the same idea in mind. And
they don't let you make reservations, right?
no, they do not.
Call ahead seating only?
And call ahead did not work. The phone
boy.
just rang and rang and rang. But it wasn't too bad. 20-minute wait.
Yeah, we did a little shindig back at the house.
Yeah.
Ordered some food, had it delivered, catered, whatever, and had a good little time. But it was all, kids were tired. It was warm out in the field. Graduation was great. They kept it fairly short, kept it student focused, and there was some really nice speeches. And
Mother Nature was kind. We really lucked out, right?
my.
Because I thought we were either going to roast in the sun or it was going to be hail and rain and 40-mile-an-hour winds, and we didn't get either, right? We got a little overcast, little drizzle.
yeah,
but
and actually the little drizzle actually cooled us
felt
down.
good. Yeah, it felt nice.
This is the 4-hitter from Alden. He's going to foul that one off.
Number 18. Brandon McMahon, he's a sophomore.
1-1 to, I guess we'll call him McMahon, right?
Best I can guess.
That's going to be a line drive, and that's
it's
going to be
gonna
fair.
hit. Might even have 2 on this one. We'll see.
Max is going to get it in real quick. Gets it over to second, first base. Mentioning for the Revere team coaches, Peter DiCarlo, Rich Cassidy, and the head coach, Mike Manning.
And don't forget about Pistol Pete. Boys love Pete out down there. He's always telling them stories about back in the day, and boys just love having him over there on the bench. So this is number 21 from Malden, Shea Cohen. He's a junior.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That's going to be a strike.
All right, Carl, where are you? We want the scoreboard going.
Svensson is maybe he's not around. Richie keeps the runner in check. So Richie's father's been helping coach with the team for a few years now.
Yeah, Richie, same with Richmond Asian as well. You know, they're baseball guys. They know the game well.
I mean, Asian's a heck of an ump. Does a lot of baseball. He's umped some games.
Yeah, very knowledgeable in the rules and
actually, I believe
helpful.
Manasian's son umps. You know, Richard
Tyler.
DeMarzo.
Oh yeah.
Richard DeMarzo's doing some umping. Little DeMarzo.
Calvin's doing some umping. Max's older brother Ryan's doing some umping.
Patrick too.
Yeah.
He likes it. You know, parents have been pretty good. They haven't been.
We know how that goes
I know
down.
what it's like to give it to him. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and the throw, he's going to be in safe.
I know Chelsea's infield didn't look like it was groomed. They didn't really mow the lawn, and I said, boy, I wouldn't want to slide on that. It was like sliding on cement.
The entire field was in really poor shape, and it just makes you appreciate even more. So 1 ball, 2 strikes right now makes you appreciate even more the Revere fields and what they do to them. It's going to be fouled off. The entire field it was really just in really bad poor shape.
Yeah, they have a tough go over there. I think a lot of young kids on that Chelsea team. They may get better though, with those young kids getting a lot of experience.
As you know, it always starts with the youth program.
Yep.
Be a ball in the dirt.
Oh, he's
Keeps
going
in front, but he's going to get third. And you know, you see some of these kids, and they're not always what you think they were either. It's more about understanding the game. Some of these kids were didn't play certain positions when they were younger, but then they come up to the high school level, and all of a sudden they're a different position, and they're doing really well at it.
Yeah. Baseball's a big mental game.
That's gonna fill the count up. So no outs, runner on third. Malden threatening, and they're not electing to move up their infield. That's going to be a ball 4.
Yep.
So runners on first and third, no outs.
You assume he's going to go to second on this one and try to see if they can sneak home.
DeAngelis is going to call the play.
What do we call this play? Red? I think that's what we used to call it in.
DeMarzo with a throw to first.
Kid's got some long legs, number 21.
This is where you want to try and pick up a double play, but it's going to be hard if he gets off. He does. He throws it through. Cassidy comes and cuts it
idea,
off.
right?
Yeah. Kid on third did not bite.
I'm not sure of the number of the player up at the plate right now from Alden.
I thought he said Luke. Is there a Luke on that team? That's going to be a swing and a miss.
Yeah, there's a Luke Zabriskie Jr. Sal's getting a lot of experience behind the plate.
Well, he's been a catcher. He's been doing catching for quite some time, and he's really taken the role. It's going to miss high. Looks like the count is going to fill up. Full count. Rich is going to have to give it to him here. Foul off. Challenge.
Yeah, why not?
Can't really dance around too much. You got to get it out. Obviously, a K would be great. Something on the ground. Something on the ground to the left side, or to the back of the pitcher. keeps the runner on third or can force him on.
Yeah, because I'm sure they're going to tag up if it's,
anything
deep enough.
so when you're hitting anything to the right side scores a run. So that's going to be a ball 4. You know, when you have less than 2 outs and runners on third, you want to try and push the ball to the right side of the field.
So you get bases loaded here.
Bases loaded, no outs.
For Clifton Noel Saint. And he's a Malden senior.
We have a runner.
Looks like Manning wants to have a little talk with Richie.
We have a runner check in. Number 5 just checked in from Malden to run for 13. I'm not sure if 13 was the pitcher. I don't believe so. Bartholomew was the pitcher, right?
Yeah,
maybe he was the
Bartholomew's
catcher.
Yeah. 13's their third baseman and catcher.
Yeah, I'm going to bet he's the catcher.
Number 5, Ryan Cogswell. And he's a freshman.
This is the 7-hitter. That's going to be a strike.
Strike, we'll take that.
Coach is checking in on something.
Coach Freck came over there, yeah.
Not quite sure.
Now he's going back.
Could be something with a change, making sure that they alerted the team on the change. Oh, looks like a batting out of order.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That could be big.
That's a big mistake.
That's an out.
Yep, sure is. Let's see who caught that. You have the kids do the book for Revere. It looks like
I think your son's doing the book.
Patrick
if I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen him doing the book quite a bit.
Sammy Burns.
Patrick on the spot there.
Oh, okay. Nobody out. So it's a strike. So actually, I think that is right. He has to complete the at-bat
Oh, really?
to be an out. We actually have resident umpire Mike Hinojosa here.
And John Leone, both of them part of making this field look phenomenal.
So it's 1-1. But yeah, I believe he has to complete the at-bat to get an out. And it wouldn't be batting out of, and you can bat out of the order as long as you don't get caught. But he got caught.
So it's not an out then?
Nope, no outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of times, if someone's batting out of order,
You wait, right?
wait, exactly.
You don't say anything. Well, maybe Freck caught on, and that's why he came over.
yeah, I wasn't sure what Freck was doing there. I'm just going to check on the ball. We still have 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield in, corners in. Second and short at double play depth. Ooh, just misses. 2-2.
Just got to get some of those jitters out. No fun having bases loaded with no
Had a
outs.
clean inning,
Yeah.
first inning, 1, 2, 3. Pickoff helped. It's gonna miss
So you
high.
need your fielders to really back you up. You know, you just got to try to throw some strikes and, you know, hope your fielders can make a couple plays for you.
And they will. Be great to see a comebacker or ball to third base over the home and up to first. That's going to be strike 3.
Ooh, you
So
got
we
him.
have resident umpire Mike Hinojosa. It looked like there was a batting out of order, but
Somebody.
he didn't complete the at bat, so it's just a strike, right?
That's it.
That's it, right? And
The correction and put the right guy up.
and the Malden batter that was in earlier gets back up. So the
Field looks great, Johnny.
entire infield is in now. Oh, and he's going to rake one down to Max Doucette. Max is going to let it get in front. Throws the ball. He might have him at third. Nope. But gets it in. Great play by Doucette.
Yeah. 1 run will score
Limits
there.
it to 1 run. Good piece of hitting by number 22. So we were complimenting you, gentlemen. Don't let your heads get too big, but the field is in wonderful shape.
Yeah, it looks great.
We were just complimenting how good Revere has been taking care of their fields, and you noticed it. We were in Chelsea the other day, and we were in a few other cities, and we realized we were very fortunate in Revere. And I hope everyone realizes that.
This man right in.
The leader. We haven't seen Coach Svensson around. Anyone see Carl Svensson?
No, someone said he wasn't here today.
Oh,
Yeah, we're looking for that
we were looking for the
scoreboard.
scoreboard to get going. So it's the second inning, 1 out, bases loaded, and Malden leads 1-0. This looks like top of the order coming up next. That's going to be a strike.
We'll take it.
The strikeout. It was a strikeout just before this number 22. Ooh, calls it nice.
Wow.
Keep it down there. Call it low, keep it low. 2 strikes. 0-2 to the batter.
Not look too happy in the batter's box. I mean, the coach's box.
No.
He's been coaching for years too.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, Frecker coached at Malden Catholic as well.
Malden. He coached everywhere. He had some great teams at Malden Catholic.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield is in. That's going to be fouled off.
Oh.
Couple
Think we
kids
should
on the
just get a
Malden
gap,
team we
throw some-
recognize. You remember John? Do you remember Bartholomew?
Sean Bartholomew. He's pitching for Malden.
Yep.
He's pitching, huh?
Couple familiar faces over there. Coach Leone's coached a number of years and always been with the Phillies for a number of years in the youth organization. That's going to get through
yeah.
just over Casey's head. Leone's going to shoot it.
Oh, he's got it
relay
at
to
home. Oh, little rush throw there by Cummings. Almost had him though.
That's going to put in 2 runs. Coach Manning is calling in the backup, calling for Calvin Boudreau.
See you later, gentlemen.
Have a good night, guys.
So second inning, he's going to have a quick change.
I gotta pick it up.
Huh?
The speaker put it into the container because I gotta eat it tomorrow.
Get a little pause in the action while Calvin gets loose. So they'll have a different little change of scenery for the batters. You're going to have someone who throws mostly hard.
Yeah, he's got a slider.
Has a little, has a couple little off-speed pitches. Keeps the ball in on you and keeps the ball down for the most part.
I was thinking about today. I almost wore my national shirt. You know, it was the first year he played down. You know, just as a tribute to Calvin's first year.
I don't know if you saw during the. I don't know if. Well, it's a great idea. I don't know if you saw it during the Revere, the girls' senior night. I wore my my softball night shirt.
There you go. Yeah.
Underneath.
See,
And,
you were thinking the same thing I was thinking.
And I showed up and challenged the Eric Anderson, who coached the Pink Panthers, and Danny Dacey, and told him, unfortunately, I'm wearing the best minor league softball team of all time shirt. The Knights had seniors Alexis Sycavello on it, Brendan McManus, who's since just graduated from Northeast Voc, Adriana Keefe, Juliana Raffa, Chloe Shepley, who lives in Linfield now and is playing multiple sports at Endicott College next year. Softball and hockey. She's a tremendous athlete.
That's amazing.
And a couple, Madison, who moved up to Bill Ricca. We had
Right.
It was unbelievable.
I think I had Juliana and Madison. Well, I know I had Juliana and Madison on my one of my flag teams back when they were little. And they were good little athletes back then. But Calvin, that was his first year playing down, you know, with that organization and being on the Nationals. They had a lot of fun.
1 ball. Misses away. Well, you can't really see from here. Look good from our angle, but
Try to just watch Sal's glove and
0-2.
gauge where it might
2-0. We have 1 down. It is 3-0. Malden. It's going to be a
There you
strike.
go.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So are we down 3-0?
3-0. 3-0, top of the second. Rivere's come from behind a number of times. That's going to be a foul ball. 2-2. Calvin battles back.
So Malden threatening on second and third.
2-2. Let's see what Calvin has here in the tank. Gets his sign. Ball down.
Oh, a little low
Gets away
outside.
from Salbot. He keeps it in front. A full count. Joined by
Brian Cassidy.
ex-coach and
Right.
father, Brian Cassidy. Son playing second base. Sophomore.
Coached
Brian-
All-Stars for many years, and
This is a big pitch here. Full count. That's going to be a line drive.
yeah.
It's going to get.
Oh, it's going to draw.
Going to get it in front of Max, and Max is going to get it into the pitcher.
Oh, that'll make it 4 for Malden.
Brian, you've coached quite a few of these kids in your time.
Yeah, been fun to watch them grow up. Now they're playing high school.
Brian has a nice picture of Calvin, Mikey Pop, Chris, and Dom when they were little, and they recreated that the other day after the baseball game. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Pretty cool to see that.
see them.
They had it all lined up just right. You did a good job, Brian.
Thanks.
So, Brian, what do you think?
Well,
Might have him.
Ooh,
I got him.
did you get him?
They got him.
He does. Oh,
That was close.
That was close.
He had him. He had him stuttered for a second.
Well, maybe they can catch this kid sleeping a little. And
I thought he had him. No slide. He got him on the shoulder. So that was a strike.
I was just standing behind there. Calvin's got a little zip on the ball right now.
does he?
Yeah.
Quarterback should have a little zip on the ball. 4-0 Malden.
Well, he knows his high school career is coming to an end, so might as well give it what you
That's gonna be a
can.
foul.
Oh, I
Sal's
came-
going to wear that.
Yep. Heard that one off Sal's helmet.
I'm just going to rub the ball, give Sal an extra second. Maybe wipe the plate off.
Right.
Kick some dirt on it, wipe it off. It's the catcher ump courtesy.
It's a nice thing,
Ump
right?
gets nailed, the catcher slows things down for a second. Catcher gets nailed, the ump does it for them. 0-2. And that's going to be, just
Ooh.
missed. Thought he had him there.
Again, tough to see, but it looked good.
Look good, look good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This Revere would like to get an out here. 1 out.
It's a nice view from up here on the top of the hill here.
Just miss a little bit of the good setup. That's strike 3.
Well,
that was almost the same pitch as the last one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
I didn't
2
see
outs.
much difference, but the kid didn't swing, and we'll take it. So 2 outs, right?
Yep, 2 outs. And Malden looks like they're sitting on the fastball. And they put a couple ones into the down the left field line. 2 outs, 2 men on. 4-0
You know it's tough,
Malden.
right? When you get a couple balls on you, you're trying to throw that strike.
It's been a long while since Revere's first inning, and they had 2 runners on second and third with no outs.
Yeah, and they
Or,
just
I'm
couldn't.
sorry, first and second with no outs. Not able to put anything up. So you know that they're going to want to threaten. That's going to be a strike.
I think so, right? Is that 2 strikes?
2.
Well, you can tell Calvin's aggravated. He's definitely putting a little zip on it, so that's a good thing. As long as he can keep his composure.
Just missed high.
I don't know if you've seen Dom throw his knuckleball yet, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Dom or Calvin?
Dominic.
Okay. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to miss high. 2-2. I believe. Is it 2-2 or 3-1?
I think it's 2-2.
First pitch. I missed the first pitch.
That's going to be low.
so it was 3-1.
Yeah, so it was 3-1.
It's going to load him up.
We need an out here.
Nowhere to put him. 2 outs.
This is number 18. So they've gone through the lineup here. This is Brandon McMahon. I like the spot on that low.
Yeah, he was calling it low a little while ago. 2-0. Just missed high.
You know, I miss the old days when you tell them, take a deep breath, you know, high knee, reach back, fire, right? You can't tell them that anymore.
Walk it off, go around the mound, take a deep breath, collect yourself.
You know, try to get into a cadence.
That's a strike. Two balls, one strike. Hitters count. Full bases loaded. 4-0 Malden. And that's
oof.
3-1.
Unfortunately, Calum's going to try to have to throw a strike here.
That's going to get out of play.
That's pretty high.
That's going to be off the car. No. Off the side street here. Full count, so that means the runners will be in motion. I'm not sure if the coaches have made them alert. The runners will be moving on the pitch. You can step off. Nope. That's a strike.
Caught him. Nice. Good job.
Calvin battles back, strikes him out to finish the inning. It's 4-0 midway through the second inning.
Well, thank God we made it out of that one.
No, we're always live. No, this was up.
Well, I'm sure the coach is going to give him a little pep talk now.
I was listening in a little bit before the game, and Coach Manning said, "Listen, we start slow every game. Let's start hard. Let's start hard and fast." And it looked like they were about to going 1-2-3 and then get two runners on, but that was thwarted. So we'll see how they fight back in the second inning.
Well, I remember the old motto was flush it, right?
Yeah.
Got to get past it.
So we'll get a score check, but I have 4-0. And Sal DeAngelis will be leading off the inning for the Revere Patriots.
Sal's been hitting the ball well.
Another player that battles and gets good bat on the ball, puts the ball in play.
You know, boys just have to regroup, not try to swing for the fences, right? Just make good contact, get on base, and just, chip away.
And you saw Malden. Nothing was hit past the outfield. Everything was kept in front. Just putting good bat on the ball, and that's what they did. And a couple untimely walks.
Amazing how much the temperature dropped. Thank God I had a jacket in the trunk. And, shout out to Linda Mazzo. She did a nice job, Parents Club. Get some great pictures of the boys down there. And she really stepped up and done everything she can for the boys, for baseball.
Now batting, number 9, Sal DeAngelis.
Patrick's got like 2 rolls tonight, so
I'm getting double pay.
Another feather
and it
in
hits
his
him.
cap. Ooh,
Second hit batsman.
I guess that's one way to get on base.
Sal's
but
gonna run
Sal's
it
got
off.
a stinger right on the left rib cage.
Now batting, number 22, Tyler Manazian.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
They're
gonna put Chris Checker into
Checker's
pinch
gonna run for him. The catcher, get a little extra something, walk it off.
Checker's got some long legs.
So Checker got tall quick, and he walks up my hill, coming home from school. And I said, "Who was that kid walking by my house? Is that Chris Checker?"
He's so funny. So he batted 1,000 against Chelsea the other night. So he is always a good kid, always a smile.
Good hockey player too.
Yeah, great hockey player.
Good hockey player.
We missed
Tyler Manazian, strong hitter here. That's going to be a strike. Tyler pitched a no-hitter against Chelsea
Yes, he did.
in his first start of the season.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
It was good
for
to
him.
see.
Going to UMass this year. UMass Boston, along with Casey Cummings.
I noticed a lot of kids going to UMass and BU.
UMass and BU are probably two of the most attended schools this year. My daughter's going to UMass at Boston. I tell you, it is a hidden gem. I think that for many years, people underestimated it. One of the most beautiful campuses in the city. One of the most beautiful campuses in the state.
Right.
It's on the water. You can't really. I mean, it's tough to duplicate. And they put a lot of money into that campus. Out of all the UMasses, I think that Boston's been getting the most of their funding.
Keeps them local, keeps them close to home, but they get to enjoy that Boston experience. It's going to be down
3-1. Yeah, and they have great school, great in the right price.
Absolutely,
it's affordable. So it's good for these kids to be going to a good school. That's going to be ball 4. Manassian walks. Right again. Revere with 2 runners on and no outs.
Now batting captain number 2, Richard DiMarzo.
I'm sure Richie would like to get a little payback here.
Richie, another good hitter, puts the bat on the ball. You got to get these runners. You got to get these runners seeing the ball well and moving properly.
He can work the count. So.
Yep. And he waves at it, just misses. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a lot of bunt. I know that Patrick's come home a few times and mentioned bunt practice. And Patrick's a good bunter. He doesn't have the speed to bunt, but if you need the ball, if you need the bat on the ball, he's a good bunter. He learned last year. I'll tell you a fun story and a really one strike on DiMarzo. It's gonna be a ball high. So in a semifinal game for a travel team last year, they were down 4-3 versus the favorite, the highest seed. 1-1 for DiMarzo. Gonna pull it back and it's a strike. And the game before, the team was having struggles putting bunts down. And I just said, listen, the coach and I talk all the time. I'm not the coach, but I said, I just got to tell you, Patrick knows how to bunt. He has him bunt with 2 runners on. No one knows it's happening. Ends up bunting for a single.
Nice.
Oh, strike 3.
Oh, you got him.
That's the 3rd backwards K for Revere. Not good.
Now batting number 24, Chris Cassidy.
So 1 out. But anyway, just the story is he knows how to put the bat on the ball on a bunt. I don't know if he can always dig it, leg it out. He caught the team so off guard, didn't know what to do. They threw the ball into left field.
I love it. Well, it's nice when they know how to knock that thing down.
Misses high. That's frustrating for a coach when you want to put the ball on the ground and you can't move the runners along. And that's twice that looks like he wanted to do that and hasn't been able to. So. Man, he's got some things he wants to work on with these guys. That's going to miss low. 2-0.
And Bartholomew's played with Cassidy, so, he's familiar with Chris. Knows he can hit. Probably doesn't want to show him anything too good here.
Hit and he can run with speed. 2-0. That's going to foul, get out of play. That is out of play. So out of play for this field is the dugout end pole, diagonal line to the pole that usually has a little white on it. You can see it if you look on the Pete DiCarlo, where he's standing right behind him on the left shoulder is a white pole.
Oh, I do see
so
that,
anything behind him, even if the player catches it, it's technically out of play. If they step beyond that white pole, the imaginary line. The same thing goes for this pole down here. So you can't go behind the dugout and catch a foul ball. 3-1, misses high. And they do fall catch and carry. So if you catch the ball in play and you walk out of play while there's runners on, you're out of play, the ball's out of play, the runners advance.
Really?
Yeah. You have to pay attention when there's this imaginary line, because it's not like there's a fence that keeps you in play.
Right.
3-1. That's a line
nice
drive.
Rip. Oh,
Dropped.
he dropped it. Oh, go.
And-
Get there, Tyler. He's safe.
And he's safe at first.
And they're all safe.
They didn't look over to second. I think he just assumed he had it.
Yeah.
That's
he
a
had
hard
to play
hit
over
ball.
at second base, but
hard hit ball off the glove of the second baseman. Forces an error.
that's the way to run that out by Cassidy and make sure he
Now
gets on.
batting, number 21, Kyle Cummings.
So coming up with the big spot here. Bases loaded, 1 out. And then we're going to get Casey.
Kyle's gotten so much taller, I keep confusing him with Casey. Right? A little behind on that
Swing and
one.
miss. Fouls it off into the catcher's glove. Looks like he jammed him up a little bit.
1 out, right?
1 out.
Oh, so I think I might have been right on that one.
What's that?
Oh no, I'm confused. Who's that now? Is that Dominic?
I don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute here. I'm a little confused.
All right, so Kyle, looks like Kyle's not batting. That's what's happening.
Oh, so it's
So that is
Casey
Casey.
batting. Okay.
Correction, batting Casey Cummings.
Like I'm all confused.
So they have Manazian DHing for Kyle.
There we
Not
go.
listed on the sheet, but I'm going off the sheet.
Okay, right.
So Kyle just is running now for Manazian. at
Well, again,
second
Kyle's
base.
gotten so much taller. He looks, obviously they're
They
brothers.
look the same.
so,
They're
yeah,
brothers.
you
They're
know.
only 3 years apart. So strong genes. So we have made it back to Lee Cummings.
And Manny's got some speed on the bases here, so be nice to see if Casey can get a good hit here and try to, gain back a couple runs, anyways.
So I'm sure that they're clarifying it, but it looks like the ump's writing it down on the change.
Mm-hmm.
But doing the book and giving the score sheet to the ump properly is really important.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you can have a courtesy runner and it doesn't affect the lineup.
For the catcher, I believe, maybe for the pitcher.
Okay.
That's more of a new rule. I'm not sure if that's a federation rule, and you heard probably some things about federation rules. They changed some rules in football. They've changed some rules in baseball. I know typically softball's always had the catcher-pitcher courtesy runner.
Okay.
Or sometimes they had a courtesy runner if there was 2 outs. It tries to speed the game along. Well, I think there's some. I'm gonna.
Trying to get the numbers right now.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that this Kyle Cummings was listed on the card.
Coach Freck from All is a little colorful with his wording over there.
Yep, he's giving.
So luckily you can't hear that over
He's
here.
giving DeMarzo an earful. Who's that? Watching live?
Watching my dad.
Where are they watching? From Florida?
My dad, my mother from Winthrop. My mother,
So
my sister, and my nephew.
one strike on Casey Cummings.
in Florida.
Ooh, just misses. That's 1-1. So we have the Cassidy family watching. Who we got? Florida. Who's in Florida?
Florida, my mother, my sister, and my nephew.
So Chris Cassidy's mom's watching down in Florida. We have viewership all the way in Florida. That's great. That's gonna get fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
TV is a great thing.
Brian Cassidy's day. Yeah, you watch us on YouTube. Watch us on Channel 8. Watch us on the Dish. You can subscribe to my network. Whatever you want. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Casey Cummings, 1 out. Bases loaded. That's going to miss high. 2-2. This is a big at bat for the leadoff hitter. Like
And
to
he's
see him.
definitely got some power, so I'm sure Bartholomew doesn't want to
2-2.
throw him anything too
Nope.
juicy.
That's going to be a line
stay
drive.
fair.
It's going to get foul.
Oh,
He
just missed.
roped that one. That was
Yeah.
going to put 2 in.
Easily. So what's the cheese? What Eckersley's always calling it the cheese. What's the cheese?
Cheese is the heat.
The heat.
Yeah, fastball.
Okay.
You know, the cheese.
Throwing
you get
cheese.
the spin. You get the spin when it's throwing a little spin on the ball. You know.
I like him announcing with the Red Sox.
I talk about colorful, ex feisty ball player.
Right.
Athletics and
knows the game well. Calls it well.
2-2 on Cummings. That's going to be high.
That's high.
Maybe full count, 1 out.
That was a big pitch here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's going to be high, and that's going to miss. That's going to walk in a run.
All right. Here we go. Now we got Mikey Pop up.
Now batting, number 1, Mikey Pop.
Well, if you ever want anybody up with bases loaded,
want anybody
this is the guy you want up there.
Want anybody up at all? I mean,
said that the other day.
One out, and you got some speed on the bases. You got Cummings, and Cassidy.
I'm sure he's aiming for
Sounds like a law firm.
that silver SUV, right?
That's going to be a strike.
He always takes that for a strike, so I'm no surprise there.
Yeah, Mike does not like to swing at the first pitch. He likes to wait till there's a strike thrown.
Right.
It's going to be a ball in the dirt and no advance. It's a short backstop over here. It really has to squib over to the left or right, or the runner's got to be going.
Yeah, unless you have a really good jump, you're not going to get there.
Keep, you can play it right off the backstop and sling it over to the catcher.
Now, if it goes under the backstop, how does that work?
Out of play.
Out of play?
Yep, runner advances. 1-1. That's a hard hit ball up the middle.
Nice. Oh, nice stop. Oh, he bubbles it.
Yep.
We'll take another run there. Nice job, Mike.
That was some great range by the shortstop.
Yeah, he made a nice.
I thought that was getting through, but
he knocked it down.
He played it really deep, well behind the bag.
Gave up another run there. Still bases loaded.
4-2 now. 1 out.
Still 1 out.
Now batting, number 14, Max Doucette.
Max,
Well, again, all Max needs to do is make good contact here, and he's going to crank it.
This could be even. Yeah, it's going to be a ball. You can see the pitchers. It looks like he could be a little frustrated. This is what happened to Revere last thing, so it's 4-2. 1 out, 3 bases loaded.
This is why you never give up, right?
It's going to be high, misses high again. It's hard being a pitcher. Pressure all the time.
You got to wonder when the coach is going to take a walk out to the mound and just kind of try to settle his pitcher down a little bit.
Yeah, he seems to be rushing a little bit. And that's going to hit for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Max with the patent. Even if he flies out, that'll score a run with Cassidy on third. That's going to drop.
That's going to drop. Yep.
That is going to drop.
Nice. Get there. Get nobody at second base. He's fumbling the ball. You look like, they're going to try to make a play home.
There goes Casey.
And Casey's going to make it.
Casey's going to slide into home.
Oh, and they just tied the game up.
Pop.
Ball's still going.
Doucette's going to advance to second. Pops over to third.
Well, couldn't ask for better than that, right?
2 runners score on the Max Doucette double or single.
And now they don't have the force.
Now batting, number 8, Calvin Boudreau.
So obviously I try to let you do most of the talking when it comes to Calvin, but since this is the last game, I'm probably
Go ahead, we'll let you talk about Calvin.
I just want to say how proud of him I am. Being his dad has been truly awesome. Love him. They call him Coach Calvin when he was little, coaching even as a 10-year-old. Watching him never really play baseball, and he's really done well with it. Football, started off as a guard and third-string quarterback, and through nothing other than his own abilities, managed to make himself quarterback in Pop Warner and all through high school, starting from his freshman year on. And basketball, same thing. Always a good basketball player, and just so incredibly proud of him. I love him to death, and I don't want to get emotional, but I'm going to miss seeing him out here. So, Calvin, I love you, and your future looks bright, son.
You know what? You'll still be get plenty of opportunity to see him playing at Curry the next 4 years. But I'll tell you, Donnie, as your friend and watching Calvin grow up and watching both you boys grow up, the best thing about Calvin is he's a great kid. He's a great young man. And that's more important than any sport. We already know, you know that, I know that, but he is a great young man. A lot of kids playing all these sports, being the captain of the team, being the quarterback, being a handsome quarterback, sometimes they aren't the best kids.
That's one thing I always wanted him to be, was just a good boy. You know?
He's a good,
just
he's a
kind,
great, he's a great,
caring.
Really look up to him. Chris even said it the other day.
It means a lot. Thank you both.
he's a good kid. Good parents, of course. Stacy over there.
Oh yeah, Mama, we got to throw her some kudos.
Mama Bear.
She protects her cubs, let me tell you.
That's right. So we got 2 runners on with 1 out.
Let's go, Calvin.
Calvin Boudreau. That's going to be a line. Oh, scooped up.
Oh, they're going to hit.
That's good. Oh, that gets away. Mikey's going to get there. And he slides safe into home.
Oh, we'll take
Calvin
it.
all the way over to second base. He smoked that down the line. Third baseman made a great play.
Yeah, that was a nice stop by the third baseman. They just couldn't make a play there. So
it's going to be a
Revere's up now, 5-4. 2 men in scoring position still.
Good thing Mikey was at third because he makes things happen.
Mikey knows what he's doing over there.
Number 12, Andrew Leone.
There's been a huge inning for Revere.
Some miscues by Malden could have potentially gotten themselves out of this inning. And now Revere continuing to threaten runners in scoring position with 1 out and Leone up. Give me a swing. 1 strike. So Revere now leads 5-4.
Just like that.
Big inning for Revere, big inning for Malden.
Yeah.
Let's erase that.
Well, they're making the game exciting to watch.
That's going to be a curve, 1-1.
We don't run out of light here. We're in the second inning.
We got plenty of time. It doesn't get dark until after 8 now. 1-1 to Leone. That's going to miss.
That's high. I have to say I'm a little surprised that Malden has not gone out and tried to settle Bartholomew down a little bit.
They gave him a little trip when you were talking.
Oh, they did. When I was having my moment.
When you're having your that's going to be.
That's going to be out of play. Yeah.
It's going to get the screen. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good to see Andrew put something. Again, this is go the other way, and Andrew actually does a very good job of going the other way. Put the ball over to the second baseman. Although right now they're playing in, maybe not to the first baseman. Get the ball to the other side of the field, get it through, score a run.
Malden's got some long, athletic kids on the team.
Left field is a big player. He's I think number 22 that had that key hit.
Mm-hmm.
So DiMarzo now, the starting pitcher's off the hook. Ooh, strike 3.
Oh, we got him.
Fooled him. Got him low. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9, Sal DeAngelis.
Sal wants a crack
Sal
at
started
it.
the inning off.
Got hit. Yeah.
And then got pinch run for. That's going to be a ball low. Revere up 5-4. We're going to have Cassidy check on this score in between innings. Watch a little here.
I'd like to see something right over the third baseman's.
And, that's going to be a line drive.
Oh, how about that?
Just foul. Just foul. Coach Manning trying to will it fair. He's like, I'll go this way.
Just a little bit more, right?
He's smiling. You can see him smiling from here. Sal laced that down the line. They're starting to hit this kid hard.
Yeah. They're feeling a little more confidence now. And
Sal really turns on the ball.
nice fast hands.
So Doucette at third, Boudreau off in second. Anything hit outside of the infield, Boudreau's going to be going home.
I
Give it a shot.
I think we can do it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Again, like to see it right over that third baseman's head. Just fair. Score a couple more.
That's going to be a ball high, 3-1. Pitcher from Malden's starting to throw. Count's is definitely getting up on him, and they're loosening up in the bullpen.
I'm not sure if this is a must-win for Malden as well to get in the top 4.
Sal fouls it off.
But
Well, it looks like it's classical. Medford for sure, for certain. I'm not sure if it's Malden or English. Oh no, pardon me. I think it's Somerville.
Somerville.
So I think it's Somerville. So this game could be for the top bracket. Could be meaningless for Malden.
Because Somerville beat English and we beat English. So really, with this win, we'd get in that top 4.
That's gonna be high.
And Sal's gonna walk again. Bases loaded.
Sal hit by a pitch and walked. Are they gonna run for him again?
And it looks like they're gonna put in. Is this? Doesn't look like Menage.
This is Casey Cummings now. So this is Kyle Cummings. Looks like he's batting for. Oh, he came in from Manasian.
Okay.
So
and
they're gonna have the courtesy runner again.
Because Sal is the catcher. That's right.
Now batting, number 21, Kyle Cummings.
And Kyle's a hell of a little baseball player himself. He's only a freshman, so we'll see him for another few years.
So bases loaded and 2 outs. Big at bat here. That's gonna
get over
to the second baseman. Played just right. All right, big inning for Revere. They got picked up 5 there, 5-4 after 2.
We'll take it.
We're gonna get a score check, and we'll see what we have.
That's a big one for Revere.
You knew it was gonna happen.
Well, they had to.
You knew it was gonna happen. This is gonna be a high scoring. Well, actually, we'll see. I think if Boudreau settles down. Throws strikes, they'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Walks kill.
They do.
Walks kill in baseball.
Right, we know. I'm loving that smell of the grass. It's good to be outside. No mask on.
Got cold though.
It did. It's chilly. I'm not sure what the temp is, but it's definitely got to be in low 60s, probably high 50s at this point. Yeah, 61 degrees.
Got cold really quick.
Sunset 8:21, so I think we got some time. Plenty of time.
If you're out there watching Revere baseball, you have a kid that wants to play some baseball. Of course, Revere has a great youth organization, Babe Ruth organization. They end up doing fall seasons as well. So if you got a young player that wants to play, get them on out there. You got a high school age player, make sure they try out for next year. Season's right. Next season's going to be right around the corner.
Got some nice fields to play at Griswold. Nice new snack stand and bathrooms. They did a really nice job down there. So we had Andrew and Ashton on the cameras and
Andrew
running
Ashton,
the show.
They got the full summer staff. I was told we have quite a few interns working for Revere TV. So
yeah, looks like we might even have a couple different camera angles, right?
2 camera action. Looks like their first baseman hitting for Malden.
This kid's got a long body. He's got some speed too.
Strike.
Get a strike to start off.
So after 2 innings, I think the umps they don't like to spend any time. I'm going to guess the strike zone's
going to tighten up a little bit.
No,
open up rather. I'm sorry. Yeah, open up.
That's going to be a pop-up to Cummings.
And we'll take the out.
Did he play that off his chest?
It looks like he did.
Looks like he did. Ball might have spun out of there. That's an out.
Takes a little pressure off now too, you know. Yep. Now you're not feeling like you're playing from behind so much, and maybe play a little looser.
I like to hear him talking. Casey's a talker on the field. Calvin's a talker on the field. DeMarzo. I like to hear them talk. I love it. That's a strike. He's been calling that all day.
Yeah, that's a low one.
Yeah,
But we'll take
he's
it.
calling,
Yeah.
he's calling it.
Well, as long as he's consistent, we'll take it, you know.
Oh, we're getting joined. We're getting some.
I'll let him take my spot for a minute.
Some Revere sports royalty coming to check us up on the hill.
We'll let him give a little talk so I can take a break for a second here.
Revere sports loyalty.
Mr. DeAngelis, why don't you take a seat over here?
So,
and,
Hi guys.
we have coach.
You want to get?
Coach, basketball great, baseball great. Sal DeAngelis, who's joined us for a basketball game. Now he's joining us midway through a baseball game.
Hello, Revere residents.
What do you think?
I'm happy. We've got 5 in the second.
What do you think about little Sal playing catcher?
I love it.
That's going to be a ground ball to Kyle. Kyle to Casey.
Nice play. We got a good team.
That's
a nice play.
6-3.
The connection.
2 outs. Son got hit in the last inning, start us off.
He got hit hard. He showed me the mark already. I go, you got to start eating, kid. He lifted up his shirt.
I said the kid doesn't have a whole lot to protect him there.
No, he went from being chubby to...
I thought Bernie fed him better than that.
He eats... I don't know what it is.
You know, he eats well. I know he's the good food at the DeAngelis household.
He's fighting not to be fat, and he went a little overboard, I think.
We'll get him into the gym this summer.
Yeah, it's definitely.
We'll get him into the gym, and he can come over to my house and eat anytime.
How are you? By the way, does everybody know I don't have a coat on, and I'm.
It's cold, huh?
I feel it's like October 10th. It feels like.
This is definitely fall baseball almost.
I had no idea you were announcing. Did you tell the audience about our Mustangs team? I shouldn't say our, yours. And how you're going for 3 in a row.
The Babe Ruth Mustangs, two Revere championships the last 2 years. We're going for the trifecta.
You are.
I don't know. Maybe we'll give someone else a chance this year.
Hey, look, whatever happens, happens. But you know what? It's always fun. Just keep playing. The more games you can play, the better.
I'm excited just to get the kids out there. It's great to see them out here. I would love to have, like anything, more games, but.
I didn't even know you were announcing. I'm serious. I thought you were just announcing the batters.
That is going to be to Cummings.
Come on, baby.
Cummings across the field. He's out. That's a great throw. Great fielding by the Cummings brothers. Keeps his glove down. 1-2-3 inning. Midway through the third, Revere leads 5-4. So this was a last-minute request. Mom Lynn DeMarzo put together the senior night festivities and asked that I announce the game. And we said, we got to get Revere TV down there to film it. Why not do a little bit of both?
It's great.
We got the box here. Why not do it, right?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Should I do the playoffs too if we do them? Should I travel to other fields and just call it from the outfield?
Well, you are a man of many, you have a lot of good traits, and announcing seems to be another one that you have picked up here that I wasn't aware of when we first started. You're fantastic on the television.
Nor was I.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned that. Public speaking, certainly talking in groups and being friendly with people wasn't a problem. I had some freeze-ups early on in my public speaking debuts, a couple times heading up to the council chambers as a resident, speaking on topics. And I could barely muscle a word out. So nervous, sweating profusely. And but you know what? You start to get the knack and it comes off a little easier. So we're going to start the inning off. It looks like that's Richie DeMarzo to lead off the third inning for Revere. That was nice to see a quick inning, and Malden sticking with their pitcher.
Pat, you know what was huge? We got down 4-0. They had the bases loaded. So getting out of that inning, if you get a hit there down 6-0, it changes your perspective from the kids. They get a little down. But now we had a 4-0. Now we're in the lead.
Absolutely.
Now batting captain number 2, Richie DeMarzo.
Oops.
They put the posters up.
We got Sally Vranos watching. Danny, you out there? Just tell me if Danny's watching and I'll answer your question. All right, it's the midway through the third inning. Bottom 3, Sally. 5-4, Revere. That's going to be a pop-up. One out. Sally Vranos, Revere Rec employee, Miss Sally.
Now batting number 24, Chris Cassidy.
So we were told by Chris's dad, Brian, that he's got quite the fan club watching online right now.
Yeah?
He said something like 6 girlfriends watching this game?
Yeah, he's a ladies' man. He is. Cassidy Jr. He's got the ladies all the time.
Takes after his grandfather, I heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a swing and a miss. Chris also works in the restaurant business over in the North End. Comes home, makes some cash.
He's a good kid.
puts it in the bank. He'll be buying a car next year.
Brian will buy
1-1.
a nice Porsche. That'd be nice.
Is that a strike? I don't know. Did you call it a strike? Okay. Looked like I couldn't hear him. Looks like it's 2 balls, 1 strike. And Chris 3-1. Chris had a hard hit ball off the second baseman's mitt, line drive, that actually ended up being a single.
Yes, kept the inning alive and worked out nice for us. Ooh. That was
That's going to be a full count. So the one Achilles heel for the Revere team so far has been the backwards Ks. I think they have 4. All strikeouts have been looking. And that one's going to be
that was the
inside.
same pitch, right? Good. That one missed. Good.
Chris almost wears it, gets his way over to first base. Works the walk.
We got some speed on the base path here.
We're back to the top of the order.
Now batting, captain number 19, KC Cummings.
And get some speed on the base path, 24.
And Pat, is this the same, from where I was sitting, is this the same pitcher from the start?
Yep.
Okay.
That's ball's in the dirt. It's going to get by him.
Good.
Cassie's going to move over, standing up, second base.
Excellent.
They have someone warming up.
All right, so we're in business here.
Sure are.
Beautiful. I didn't even know that.
Federation rules. I guess there's no horseplay in Federation rules. You can't fake like the ball's coming to you to make like this tag, like the catch it through. So what the second baseman was doing, which I don't disagree with. There's 1 ball right now, but I'll explain it. That's going to be a strike. He made it look like the ball was coming in and he was going to tag him, but the umpire is saying that that's a Federation rule. It is obstruction.
Pat, I thought I knew every rule.
Well,
in most sports, this one got me right there. I didn't know that.
Federation rules in every sport are confusing. 1-1, 2-1-2, swing and a miss. There's not one. I don't know one coach in the MIA that has agreed with the Federation rules on any sport.
I'd like to see the list of the Federation rules just to get an idea, because that's one that I wasn't aware of.
It's been a huge topic of conversation the last couple of years since the MIA adopted Federation rules. I believe a lot of it has to do with money and how it gets paid, so it's pretty crazy. 2-2. Oh, strikes him out.
Pat, do you know anything about the tournament, what's going on forward? Because I was told by Jeff Doucette that there's potentially a game tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And I didn't know if anybody knew.
Yeah, I think it depends on how today goes. And it looks like, so 1 out, runner on second. I didn't announce Mike Pop. We'll announce him. I'll wait till after this pitch, because he's not going to swing at the first pitch.
No, he usually takes one. Okay.
We'll next ixnay.
Now he's in position to belt one right here.
Right.
He sees what he likes.
That's going to be a ground to the third. It's going to be
Run it out, kid.
And he scoops it.
Wow, what a play.
It's only 2 outs.
That's 3. We had Richie popped up.
Oh, that's right. Nice scoop. Nice scoop by the first baseman. Coming right our way.
Yeah, come in.
Story about Mikey Pop.
You're doing fine.
When I called you one day, I said I got this kid that wanted to play.
Oh, here, Brian, come down, sit down, and tell that story.
Oh boy, what story? Oh, okay. I don't even know if this is TV worthy, because most people watching wouldn't understand. I know there's Jeff Doucette, Brian everyone here, Mike Dietrich, you guys would all understand. I almost got thrown out of the league for letting this kid play. Brian Cassidy pulled a fast one on Revere Youth Baseball and Softball, and said, "Hey, I got this kid. He lives in my neighborhood. He wants to play baseball. He's okay. Can I put him on my team?" Yeah, no problem. Usually they have to rate the kids and make sure that the teams are evenly matched.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, I'm getting calls, Donnie. I'm getting calls from everyone. Jeff's calling me, "Hey, this kid throws 70 miles per hour. He's 10 years old. Did you check his birth certificate? He's playing for the Tigers. He's playing for Brian." I said, No. Is it the kid Pop? Mikey Pop? He says, "Yeah, I think that's his name." I said, "No, he's only 8. He goes, "There's no way this kid's 8. He throws like 70. Well, he was 8. But he did throw 70.
Yeah, he was. He could throw the curve.
And he could hit the ball everywhere.
Well, the 9-year-old All-Stars, we made a nice run all the way to the regional tournament. We were only one game from winning it, and Mikey Pop was doing the home run derby with Dougie McGrath, and they were just cranking him out of the park. Cranking him out. Little guys, 9 years old, just crushing the ball. It was definitely fun that year.
It'd be great to see Dougie McGrath back at. It would be awesome to see Dougie McGrath back in Revere.
Kid can
Goes to
throw.
Northeast Vogue.
Yeah. Great kid.
Pat, that Tigers year, Sal came and played with Brian, and then we had a devastating defeat. It was tough.
Was that to the Nationals?
No.
Oh no.
By the Twins.
Oh, the Twins.
It's going to be a foul ball.
You can still see Annunziata running home 3 years ago.
It's been fun all these years. We've all been down there, and it's crazy. I mean, for you, Sal, you got a couple more years. I know Brian and we have a couple more years with Dom and Chris. So Pat's got 3 more years with Patrick.
People don't know how long we've been
doing this,
together,
right? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think that we did a great job as dads, stepping in as coaches. We were a little crazy sometimes, but
no doubt.
But it kind of made it more fun,
Yeah,
definitely gives us some stories to talk about.
Yeah, we sure do.
A lot going on, yes.
But I would go be down there tomorrow night if I could just be coaching baseball and softball for 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds down the field.
Awesome.
Because that's what was fun.
Buying the kids slushes after the games, and
Snacks.
Parents out there
The
don't do it.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Yeah, for all you parents with young kids out there, really, this is so much fun for them. As parents, we had so much fun. Kids make such great friendships.
It's going to be a grounder. It's going to go foul.
Same kid's been playing for the last 6-7 years, right?
Yeah.
So much like we talked about the Pop Warner program and how much success it brought to the high school team, every one of these players on the field played at St. Mary's. Every single one of them for the Revere team. And you got another powerhouse over there that's going to be a ball in the dirt. Full count.
Yeah,
powerhouse and is not suited up tonight and hasn't been playing this year because he had an injury. Is Jeremy Giron, who came late to Revere around 9 or 10, and 10 or 11, and was just a phenom early on.
Yeah, they were looking forward to having him on the team this year, but what do you have, a shoulder injury, I believe it was?
Shoulder or elbow. It's going to be a foul. But Jeremy came on and played for Cummings in AAA for the Giants, and then he moved up to the Major League team the following year, I believe. And
good kid, too.
And that's the thing, he was such a good kid. He still is a good kid.
He still is a good
Great kid. For some reason, I thought he was a senior, though.
Junior, right?
Yeah.
So him, Max. Oh no, Max is only a sophomore.
That's going to be ball 4.
Sam will be back next year as a senior. Jeremy will be back next year as a senior.
You don't want to start the inning off with a walk. We'll see if Calvin can keep him honest here.
You definitely need to continue with the announcing going forward.
Always been great.
I don't know if whenever Revere TV wants to do something, if I can do it, it'd be great.
Yeah.
22's got a sizable lead. That's going to come on over.
Yeah, big thanks to Revere TV for being able to film some of these games. These are things that you cherish when you're older.
Yeah, and these stay on YouTube. You can save them. Parents can cut clips up, and they do a good job of putting together highlight videos. It'd be good to see maybe a summer or a sports highlight video. If you can combine a couple different sports.
Yeah.
These senior nights might be a good idea for Bob Dunbar.
Nice move. He almost got him.
Yeah,
Got his hand
almost had
back
him
in there, but that was a good move. And if he skies one, he's going to hit us right in the face. That fence is like knee high.
Who's got the cat-like reflexes over here? It's not me, I can tell you that.
I'm going to be ducking behind Brian. Going. Nice throw.
Nice throw. Yep.
All right.
So 2 strikes
off
on
the
the
bag.
batter. Good, nice jump.
Well, I like to see Calvin just focus on this batter here.
So we have Andrew. We're gonna have to call Andrew. You watching, Andrew? We need a highlight video of all these senior moments. All right, I got the
Andrew's
thumbs up.
giving
from
us the
Andrew.
thumbs up
Parents
over
out there, you watching? Andrew will be putting together a nice highlight video. Be a foul ball. I think the ump wore that one.
Yeah. Nice to see Calvin putting a little zip on the ball. I don't know what the pitch count is. I know it's high. Is it 120?
Anything over 75, you can't pitch for 2 or 3 days. I think that's really. As Pete DiCarlo barking on an order.
No, I haven't heard him talk all year. No, he knows the game.
Mr. Cassidy went to school, Pete.
Yeah, and I hear Pete was a hell of a ball player back in the day.
You think we're getting a little excited? We have a.
He's got him. He's got him here.
Right.
Oh, it's back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, Pastor, what you were saying is if we do win today, then things change about the schedule. Is that how it goes?
That's the problem. We won't know until if they win or lose today, because we're not going to show which bracket they'll be in. The winner, the top 4 or the bottom 4.
I got you. All right.
So a nice little strike out there for Calvin.
I was excited to hear that we might play tomorrow, but
yeah,
no, whatever. If we don't, we don't.
Well, with all of us working these days, it's tough to try to
I know.
Manage getting out of work and getting down and seeing the games.
It's 1 out. Runner on second.
It's definitely chilly down here after having a 95-degree weather and down to 60s. Sal, you must be freezing. I want to give you my jacket.
Cold right now.
It's going to be a fly ball. Leone's got it lined up.
And
Come on, man.
he's tagging up. Runner will get to third base.
2 outs.
I didn't see if he left early.
Nice catch by Andrew.
I don't think.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. I was too busy wanting to make sure Andrew caught that ball. I wasn't paying attention to the runner.
I don't know how bad it was here because I've been watching this guy. I'm so blind. But.
2 outs would be great to strand this runner on for third.
Yeah.
Now, this would be another inning pass, similar to the top of the second.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah.
So this is number 22 was on third early. He comes down the line. Now, granted, when you're pitching from the windup, you can't throw over. You can step off and throw over, so it's delayed. But
So he's taking a big lead.
He's in the stretch now, but Coach Manning, not most high school coaches don't hold the runner at third either. You got to play the third baseman in position.
Right.
But
oh, nice job. A little change up there.
If I remember right, you might be able to get him with the off speed.
Oh, yeah. So Bartholomew has a little history of having a little trouble with the off-speed pitch, so we'll see what Calvin throws here.
it's going to be a fastball.
Yeah.
The outfield's crept in a little bit.
They definitely have.
What bat are we in here? What bat is this?
We don't have the batting order for them.
Bartholomew was the 7 hitter, I believe, 6 or 7 hitter. But I don't know. The coach didn't give me a roster. So, not quite sure. That's
There it
a
is.
swing and a miss.
We'll
Calvin
take it.
battles
We
out.
can stay until the next new batter, right?
So after
Yeah, all right.
3.5, Revere leads 5-4.
Coach Brian Cassidy knew the call on that one. It was the right call.
Are we back at the bottom of the 4th?
Yeah, go.
Oh, yeah.
So score stands at 5-4, Revere. And it looks like Bartholomew will stay on the mound for Malden. He's still throwing with some zip, so he has it in him. But 5-4?
5-4, bottom of 4.
5-4, bottom 4. So it's a 7-inning game.
Yeah, let's get a couple of runs, insurance runs here.
That would be
A
nice.
few innings to go, so. Here he comes. The face of their television.
Counselor Keefe,
Here he is.
taking a quick break.
Don't call me late.
Back with us.
Who's up?
Oh, we got Coach Doucette coming over now.
He was the vice president for Revere Youth Baseball and Softball for many years.
Yes, he was.
Thank you, Jeff, for keeping me in the league.
Wife Julie was the treasurer.
Yeah,
Also, treasurer helped us when we were at Pop Warner.
Pop
as the
Warner
treasurer
football,
for a
that's
few
right.
years.
Jeff helped coach down there.
Jeff was a great line coach.
Yes, he was. Well, he played line himself in
Imagine
college.
both his sons playing line for Revere High Patriots.
And how good did the two brothers do on the line for Revere High this year for football?
Now batting, number 14, Max Doucette.
Just in time. Ball in the dirt. Papa Doucette comes on over.
Yeah, Mr.
Father
Doucette,
Jeff
why don't you come over here and
comes
take a
on
seat
over.
for a minute?
Come on.
Come on over.
We'll wait till after
He
the
wants to
at-bat.
wait till his son's done
We
with
want
his
to know
bat.
we want to know where Max got that curly hair. That's a strike, 1-1. I think I just got eaten by 10 mosquitoes.
Oh, just stepping over there, I believe it, for sure. I could go for a nice hot chocolate right now.
Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count.
So it looks like Malden's still warming up a couple guys here, just in case.
It's a ball outside. 3-1. Max can load up here. The
Center
pitcher
field
is-
has played in a little bit.
Kind of shallow.
Pitcher just stared down the
I
ump.
hit one off the.
Did he really? He didn't like that call,
I'm
I guess.
not sure what he's.
Outside.
He ain't gonna get that one.
Oh, yeah.
Ball 4.
Well, Max will take a base here.
Now batting, captain number 8, Calvin Boudreau.
So the last time Calvin was up, he walked. Did he walk last?
He had a blast to third base, but
That's the one that was scooped up and misplayed.
mishandled, yeah. I'm able to make a double out of it.
Right? That's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to get, softball plays at the same time as baseball most of the time. And daughter being a senior, I've been catching more of the softball games.
Yes.
You all know that.
Of course, we totally understand.
I haven't seen Calvin get up to, Summer League, Calvin was smoking the ball. Haven't seen anything yet from him.
He had one deep shot, and then I felt like he's been swinging for the fences, so.
You know what I like? The Malden people are really into the game. Yeah. Like we are.
So they're,
Smell that ocean
they
air out
want
here.
the players to get away from the fence, which I agree with. I hate seeing that, and I know that they do it, but you get in the sight line of the pitcher, the attention.
He had a really deep shot against Everett. But of course, Everett has there's no fence there, so.
Well, he hit 2 off the fence in the summer league.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
Oh, a little late on that one.
Gets him on the curve. Very slow curve. Fooled him.
Now batting number 12, Andrew Leone.
Come on over, Mr. Doucette.
Where am I going?
Right here.
Hey, Jeff.
What's going on, Pat?
Andrew's going to put a bunt, pop it up, out of play. We're gonna work on some bunt practice with this team, Coach.
I'm over there.
Yeah, no, Andrew at bat now's had a great season too, huh?
Yeah,
what
freshman,
a surprise.
playing great.
Unbelievable. Freshman can play that at varsity level as well.
Hitting line. There's another one that's gotten some good playing is Oli Svensson.
Yeah. No, the future's bright with this team. Got some power with Max and Pop.
So we were talking while you were over there. We weren't talking about you, of course. We wanted to know when Max takes his helmet off, you can see sticking out of his helmet that curly, long hair.
Yeah.
Was that what Jeff Doucette looked like when he was younger?
Yeah, when I was 3 years old, maybe. Yeah, that's.
Ryan doesn't have the curly hair though.
No, the wavy. Yeah. Everybody was blonde and curly when they were little.
So 1-1 to Andrew. And another great accolade is you were that's going to be a pop-up. Pitcher's going to field that. Great accolade is every player on this Revere High roster played at St. Mary's or Revere Youth Baseball and Softball. Every single one of them.
Absolutely, and I think that's what you need. You need a strong youth program that feeds into the high school, and always our biggest challenge in Revere is keeping the kids in Revere.
Now batting number 9, Sal DeAngelis.
Big Sal getting up, 2 outs.
Sal's a great contact hitter.
Yes,
Love
he
the way
is.
he swings.
Max is off, and he's going to get there. Max slides in, no problem.
He took a leap of faith on that one.
Well, no check by the, and that's going to.
Well, I think if you see that, you take advantage of it. If the pitcher's not going to look over, and you can get that.
Well, Max and Bartholomew know each other probably. I'm sure.
On Pop Warner for Malden Unlimited. Sean was the quarterback, Max was the center. Sean played baseball with us in All-Stars and Babe Ruth. So very familiar with each other.
A couple kids on the Malden squad have played over in Revere. Sal with the chance to drive and run. No, I don't know. Was that a balk?
Another warning. They don't want him in the opening.
Yeah, not just the opening, but behind the fence.
Behind the fence, yeah. You don't want to be distracting the pitcher. Love the enthusiasm, but needs to be done correctly.
What's that?
I said love the enthusiasm, just needs to be done the right way, right?
You got plenty of room on the other side.
And our backstop is so close.
Sal gets jammed up. All right, after 4. 5-4 Revere. Pitchers battle back. It's been one bad inning for each team, or one tough inning.
Yeah, things have definitely settled down a little bit. There was some sloppy play there in the first couple innings, and everybody seems to settle down. Should be an exciting game. There's definitely something on the line. So.
Top 5, Revere leads by 1, 5-4.
I'm not sure if you've gone over the playoff scenario for the GBL, but my understanding is if we win, we're definitely in the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
And if we lose, we have to hope that Somerville loses to be in.
And who's Somerville playing today?
That I'm not sure of. Yeah, I couldn't get an answer on that.
Somerville, a couple kids we've seen before as well. They played in Somerville this year. Somerville, I don't think I've ever gone to Somerville with Revere kids and played well in that field.
No,
it's a tough field. The infield isn't it's not very forgiving. Tough hops, and it's definitely a field that if you know how to play it and you play it as a home team. I'm told the pitcher to the plate is a little off.
Oh, a little off. Yeah,
off.
It's not direct line. It could be.
And it's a tough field, but Somerville uses it to their advantage.
Yeah, and we faced a tough pitcher that day that really shut our team down. So kudos to them.
Yeah, we scrimmaged them twice. That same pitch, well, not that team, but a lot of kids on that team and that same pitcher during the summer season. And he's a sophomore, and he's got a lot of movement.
Is he a sophomore?
Yeah, sophomore. Throws a great off speed and throws a hard strike. In high school, you can throw a hard strike and you can throw a good off speed pitch for strikes. It keeps everyone off balance, keeps them on their toes, and they have to think.
Yeah, and that's one thing Cal does usually pretty well too. You know, he can mix up the fastball and the curveball, and he's usually around the plate. So.
Over to Cummings. Cummings to Cummings.
Thanks for having me here.
Hey, thanks, Sal. Thanks for joining us, Sal. Hey, tell Bernie and Big Sal I said hey.
I will. Thank you, guys. See you.
You see a nice play like that from Kyle. Another freshman. It's such a young team. You know, if we can keep all these kids together, and it should only get better.
They really should.
Calvin's kept the ball down so far. Hasn't been hit hard, and Richie wasn't hit hard. The balls were bouncing in front of Max a few times, or. That's going to be a strike. Oh, lost the roster there.
Yeah,
1-1.
It's chilly.
It's chilly. I mean, you definitely see the confidence in Calvin, and you see that in a lot of the seniors. Been playing baseball their whole career. It's just when he takes the mound and he's had that growth spurt and he's nice and tall and lean, and it's good to see. He's always been a confident player. Now he's, he certainly has the physical build to play at a high level.
That's going to miss away. 3-1.
Yeah, he's definitely stealing all my clothes now.
Yeah. I think with him, when you have such a growth spurt like he did, it's it can take a little bit to adjust, and he really didn't have those growing pains, athletically. Ooh,
that's
gonna.
Speaking of hit the ball hard, he gets into the gap there. Pop's gonna cut it off, and that's gonna be kept as a single. Nice play by Pop, getting into the gap, getting it in.
I mean, Pop's a tremendous all-around player, but I always loved him in the outfield. He can cover so much ground.
He's so fast.
He's fast. He's got a strong arm. He really has all the tools.
He made some amazing catches in AAU last year.
Well, I mean, I'll take you back even further. You remember when we took the 9-year-old All-Star team?
Yeah.
And the game that we needed to win to get into the regionals, he made a diving play. As a 9-year-old, made a diving catch in the outfield to end a game.
Phenomenal.
I remember that.
And if he wouldn't have made that play, the other team would have won. And it was really an incredible play for a 9-year-old. So we've been singing his praises for a lot of years.
Yeah. We got a couple more years to go.
We do. And when you have sophomores hitting home runs, and that's unbelievable.
Watching Max on that steal, when did he get so fast, Jeff?
Well, he's been going to the gym every day. He's been eating healthier, losing some weight. So, he's starting to understand. When you get to this age, you want to play at a high level. You need to take care of your body, and he's certainly working very hard at doing that.
It shows.
Maybe we'll get Max back to running back, like we had in there.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
That ball is going to be hit first.
Again, they do it.
And he keeps the runner at second.
Nice job.
So 2 outs. Kyle has got 4 putouts so far. Cummings to
It's
Cummings.
remarkable. It's a very difficult position at a varsity level, and to have a freshman playing it is really speaks a lot to
and
his
keeping
ability.
the runner off at third is huge.
Yeah.
With confidence.
Two outs. And that's going to be a grounder over to third to Cummings, and
Tag, very good.
they're going to call him out. The batter is suggesting it went off his foot.
Well, they're going to discuss it.
I couldn't tell. It looked like it got out there pretty quickly.
For going off a foot, it went out quite a bit. So
I would have hit the turf. Hit my foot. I'd still be on the ground, wallowing in pain.
Oh, they're going to talk it over.
Well, the player's not going to be able to argue it.
No,
you know?
I think.
And the coach, the field umpire called him out quickly, so that's the only one that's really going to be able to make that call.
Yeah, it'd be surprising for a ball to go off a foot to get that far. Yeah, that's. Well, we got a close game, and a game that means something. So what more can you ask for?
Bottom 5.
Looking like Malden's conceding that one. Field is taking the field. It's got to be down. It's got to be in the 50s at this point. Yeah. Right?
Then the always breezy Revere. Malden sticking with Sean Bartholomew.
Yeah, they've been. He's thrown pretty well. You know, he had that one bad inning.
Yeah.
Well, we brought Jeff in here. That's Coach DiMarzo.
Spent a lot of years coaching side by side.
We needed some extra color
those Diamondbacks.
Jeff coached a lot of these.
Coached the older boys.
Richie DiMarzo, when you watch this later on, Richie wanted to make sure we mentioned his Little League championship from East Boston in 1978.
He's also a Hall of Famer for Park League.
Is he a Park League Hall of Famer? And did he play East Boston High School?
St. Mary's.
Yeah, he went to St. Mary's.
St. Mary's says he was some sort of an MVP. I'm gonna ask you fans out there watching on Revere TV, if you know Richie DiMarzo and you want to confirm this story, we're looking for fact
checkers. Look at his Facebook
page. His wife Lynn says that he has takes every opportunity to bring up and remind his kids and his family the Park League championships he has.
Listen, Rich has been a great coach for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Great temperament for the game. Very good with the kids.
Yeah, always been with the boys.
You know, not someone who loses at school.
Now batting, number 21, Kyle Cummings.
Always has his door open for the kids too, you know.
Oh, 100%.
I think this is Kyle.
Yeah, it looks like
Yep.
Kyle. Yep.
I was too busy making fun of Richie DiMarzo today. No, all fun. Rich is a great guy.
Yeah, definitely
That's
a
gonna be a
heck of
ball?
a player in his day as well.
East Boston boy, right?
Correct.
Yep. That's going to be a ball. And his daughter just graduated from Brandeis? Bentley,
Yeah.
the Bees, at Fenway Park.
She's down here
Courtney.
watching tonight.
Courtney's here.
Yep, Courtney's here.
Sister Courtney, Mum Lynn. That's going to be a strike.
She passed her CPA exam, going to Price Waterhouse, I believe.
Wow.
Wow.
PWC.
Has it all lined up.
Good for her.
Very smart.
Courtney, let us know where we need to put our money.
Right? Sugar Mama.
That's a big swing. Full count. Pitcher has battled back here.
Yeah, Sean's always been an accurate pitcher. He's always around the plate. Usually has a good breaking ball, but he's going to loft.
That's going to be a line drive over to
Well, let's see
shortstop.
if they can make the play here.
Make the play.
Yeah, they do.
Good hard hit ball.
Yeah, for as many pitches as Bartholomew was throwing, he's still throwing with some gas.
He's getting better. He's improving.
Yeah.
And I talked to his father earlier, and he's already thrown a complete game this season, early in the season. So he definitely has the stamina for it.
Now batting, number 2, Richie DiMarzo.
So I'm wondering how their relievers are if they did have to pull Sean, because he's thrown quite a few pitches already.
And there is a pitch count, so again, I'm not sure where they're at with that.
They've been keeping kids loose over here. So I'm sure they have a plan.
Really, at this point, I'd like to see their bullpen. I think Sean settled down. He's looking
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, he does.
You get to get into their bullpen and see what they have.
He's starting to show a little frustration.
Yeah, I think he's, when you start fatiguing, the ball stays up in the zone.
Like that?
That's where he's
Just
missing.
missed,
Yeah,
yeah.
just missing.
Just a little high.
Yeah, he's looking over.
He wants that pitch. I mean, he knows
Yep.
at this point.
Of course he does. Every pitcher wants that pitch.
It's not off by much.
No.
I'll give him that. It's
It's gonna be ball 4.
you try to overcorrect and you throw it in the dirt.
So that's DiMarzo
So here comes Cassidy.
taking
Cassidy with
to
his
first
fan
base.
club.
Now batting, number 24, Chris Cassidy.
I love Chris's game too. I mean, very similar to like a Pop, a kid who can run, he can throw, he's got a good bat. Unfortunately, he just inherited his father's genetics for height.
Chris Mustang, two-time champion with the Mustangs.
Yeah, Chris is a ball player. He's a nose to the grindstone type of kid, no nonsense. I like the way he plays. Very good pitcher, very unheralded. I don't know what year it was. We're a few years back, Brian, when Chris was pitching against Arlington. And Arlington, of course, at that time, they used to have 2 all-star teams, and they combined to 1. So they were a very powerful team, and Chris shut them down. We beat them 1-0, and I think they were shocked.
It's going to be a pop-up, but that
might just drop in the zone.
It's going to drop.
That's it.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, DeMarzo's going to get to second base.
Yep. A nice little hit by
When
Chris.
you watch this later on, I think Coach DeMarzo needs to be coaching it a little bit more.
Just falling asleep on that one, huh?
Yeah, those are tough plays.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Because really, if you get halfway and the right field is that close.
Now batting,
Yeah,
number 19, Casey Cummings.
They will throw you off from right field, and that's a little embarrassing. But,
Casey's due up for a big hit.
we were talking about that
Casey's
earlier.
due up for a big hit. I'm going to say it right now. 3rd time around, and he just missed that one.
He's got the power for sure.
No, and we'd love to see it because he's a great kid and he's a heck of an athlete.
Yeah, senior night.
He probably had one of the better freshman seasons anybody's had in a long time when he was a freshman.
Started at third base as a freshman.
That's
He had
right.
a great batting average. He's put a lot of work into it. It didn't happen by accident. He's put a lot of hours in the batting cages, and he's worked awfully hard.
We talked about that with his dad, Kevin.
Yep.
And there wasn't a field you went to, there wasn't a clinic you went to, there wasn't a batting cage you went to that you didn't see those kids doing
No.
something.
Yeah,
And they still do it.
and he's a gentleman.
So they live over in the Beachmont, or they live over off Broad Sound. And the neighbors tell me that 24/7, 2 kids are out there playing catch every day or doing something baseball related. So 2 strikes on Casey.
No, I always notice too. He always tips his hat to the pitcher. You know, when the pitcher throws a nice pitch to him.
Yeah, these
the
things
dirt.
usually don't happen by accident.
Marzo's going to get
Ooh, we missed him.
safe.
Oh,
You go around?
he got around it.
No, you called him up.
Yeah. No, he called him safe.
No, he's safe.
It was an aggressive, safe call.
He got around that tag. Cassidy goes to second base.
Yeah, that's good base running to get around like that. Take a
Yeah,
kind of a wide approach to get to third. If he goes straight, he's out, right?
he's definitely out.
That was 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bartholomew's going to step off. He wants to talk to his catcher here.
Looks like he's trying to see if he can mix something up. It's good to see the runners in scoring position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, put the bat on the ball, put it the other way, see if he can get a an extra run.
Be nice to get 1 or 2 insurance runs here.
Yeah, this is anybody's game, so this is big at bat.
The ball in the dirt, 2-2.
Yeah, I think he's looking to try to see if he can get DeMazzo out at third over there.
I wonder if he was trying to sneak something here. Heads up, he's coming our way. Let's see if Coach Brian.
Cassidy's going for it.
Don't do it.
Nope, 2-2.
Stay away from that mosquito-infested area behind the storage locker.
Yeah, Casey's fighting hard.
Yeah?
Bat. So he'll find his way on.
So Bartholomew's got to be close. I mean, he's throwing a lot of
I think
pitches.
it's 125, right?
Oh, it is it that high?
125.
Okay.
And that's 5 days rest after that.
Ooh, he caught him. That was a nice pitch.
Got him on the off speed.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for thinking fast.
He saw him ahead, leaning forward. 2 outs. That was Mikey Pop.
Now batting, number 1, Michael Pop.
It's a good time to have Mike up too. He's really stroking the ball well right now.
Yeah, he's
Really,
feeling
really
it.
seeing it. So
This Mike puts one in the outfield. It's going to score 2 with Cassidy on second. I'm almost wondering if you give him the base. You know,
yeah, he really.
although you throw to Max, but
Yeah, and Max has been swinging
really well too. Yeah.
They don't, you know, they don't want to see the let the 2 go and let the 3 hit.
Like I said earlier, I don't know whose SUV that is, that silver SUV, but that's where both of them hit the ball. So
Mike has walked at once, right? Or did
he walked.
So Malden's been careful with him throwing inside, trying to jam him up. And that's going to be a deep shot.
And that's out of here.
No, it's going to
be gone. Come on. Oh.
Caught.
Hey,
Damn
tough
it.
win today, Don.
Caught.
Yeah, that looked like it was gone too.
And
That had some height on it.
He got a good piece, and left fielder lined it up.
Yeah, I saw that left fielder stepping back.
Yeah, we said
Mike
we
got up
came
to the
here, like
plate.
the way the wind's blowing today, it's gonna be very hard to put one out of the park today. You know?
You need a little more heat, a little more warm air to get through that.
Oh, it looked good too.
After 5, Revere 5, Malden 4. We got on the score right? Checking the score 5-4? Yeah. I need to stand up for a second.
After that little jam they got in for, down 4, to come back and battle and go up by a run. Now it's just
Yeah, just a lot of uncharacteristic sloppy play from Malden that kind of let us hang around and get a big inning. But it looks like the game is certainly settled down.
Yeah.
And it's anybody's game.
Seen some good fielding from both teams. So Ryan getting excited?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Northeastern at the end of the summer, and
Ryan got a really nice scholarship. Couple scholarships,
Yeah,
right?
he did.
he did. Yeah.
Saw that.
If you've seen the price of tuition at Northeastern, we'll take every bit that's available.
Absolutely.
Adriana got the Shea, a late Shea scholarship for education as well, and a couple $100. And I said, you know what? Take it.
Yeah.
We'll take anything we can get, right? Shout out to Adriana Fusco. She got a full boat to Union College.
And she got another scholarship. It was upwards of $5,000.
Yeah.
As well, that's
science scholarship or something.
That'll help with room and board, or some of the room and board, because I believe the Union or the Posse scholarship covers tuition. Room and board is not covered.
Not covered.
That's still.
No, it was a very smart class that graduated this year, going to a lot of good schools, doing some great things.
You saw NYU, you saw Harvard, you saw a lot of really good schools.
Trying to see if anybody's going further away. It seems like everybody's staying pretty much within that,
You wonder if
few
COVID
hours.
did that. You wonder if the college visits were a little bit tougher.
Yeah,
I know it was for us.
It's hard to make that big of a decision without actually physically going on
to see the school, right?
There's no sense in flying out to California or Florida to not be able to actually get on the campus.
Yeah.
Right. Which I'm cool with it. I like having the kids close.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That went off the tractor over there. Flatbed.
Yeah, Calvin's really settled down. He's rolling the ball hard. Mixing it up with the off speed. He's looking good.
I could see his frustration in the beginning when he first came in.
Well, it's a cold day. It's going to take a little while to get warm up to the
Strike 3.
spot right
Nice
there.
pitch.
Oh boy, that's been there all day. So anyone can say what you want, but he's been calling that low pitch, and very consistent.
It's a great pitch. It's very hard to do much with that pitch.
Especially with the speed.
I remember you, Jeff, all those years just telling him keep it down by the knees, right? Keep it down by the
Can't
knees,
lift the ball if it's low.
right?
Very hard. 22 made the big catch in the outfield just now with Mike Pop. Sal tried to frame that one a little too much.
Well, when the dirt flies, it's hard to frame it.
Another.
I guess my understanding is, from talking to some of the fathers from Malden, the gentleman at bat's a freshman.
Really?
Or maybe the one on deck. Somebody, because I think they're both wearing similar arm sleeves.
It's a big boy too.
That's going to be a hard hit
nice
ball.
hit. Ooh,
Whoa,
nice
what a
stop
scoop by Cummings.
Wow.
Cummings.
That was a heck of a catch.
Brother to brother. What a scoop. And a lot of these Malden kids know the Cummies because they played a lot of Malden baseball.
Yeah.
They played a lot of Malden
Wow,
baseball.
having a tremendous
Absolutely.
game on the defensive end.
That
Kyle
was a
Cummings.
heck of a catch.
Right, that's our freshman coming up now.
Okay.
Wow.
And he got a big hit the last time.
Yeah.
That was his first varsity at bat, and he got a nice hit. Drove in a couple runs.
You're watching Revere TV, and you're watching almost a highlight right there.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play.
This is,
2 outs. That's a strike for Calvin. This is the bottom of the 6th. Revere leads 5-4. Calvin's been cruising since the 2nd inning.
Yeah.
yeah, that play right there. You can see what Coach Manning sees in Kyle Cummings at shortstop at a play like that. That was phenomenal.
And he's got him for 3 more years.
Malden quickly down 0-2.
That'd be a heck of a play for a senior.
We'll see what.
Right.
We're gonna see some funky stuff here. 0-2, no runners on. See what Calvin.
Calvin's getting his bag of tricks.
Let's see what number 8. Well, what's his number on this?
Number 8.
Number.
Right?
What is he? Number 8? Yeah, number 8.
number
Yeah,
8.
we'll see what number 8 has. Yeah, throws it
Just keeps it
down
low.
and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pete, I love hearing Pete talk. Kids like
love him.
Kids
Kids
really
love
enjoy
him.
A lot of wealth of baseball knowledge.
Doing this for many, many years.
Pete's daughter Logan was a great softball player. Really good.
He mentioned Sam Jones. I don't really know who Sam Jones is. You know who Sam
Who?
Jones is? I want to say he was a baseball player, but
Might have been one of the Jones family up in North Revere. A lot of popular Jones family. But I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure. He was talking to Don about it the other day.
It's going to be a hit to Cassidy. Cassidy to first.
Ooh, he gets away.
Just gets away. Little miscue there.
Well, I think that's part of the growing pains of having a young infield is, you're going to have some of those plays that
Yeah.
you're going to have to put up with.
Let's see if Malden can capitalize on Revere's mistakes. 2 outs, runner on second base in scoring position.
Really, we've kind of seen this the whole season. You've seen
Yeah.
great plays mixed in with some not so great plays, and that's part of being a young ball club.
It happens. It's baseball.
Was that a strike? I missed that
Ball.
one.
That was a ball.
Yeah.
A little foggy up there tonight. See the plane?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a fake play. Yeah, he didn't.
Oh,
no
he didn't
fool
fall
in there.
for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon my language.
Give him a standing ovation. I love it.
Pardon my language on that one.
Oh no! Did you get us fined? Dunbar, that was not
That was
me.
an oopsie.
The entire team was doing it. I almost wonder if there was a very good acting job.
Yeah, I
So
felt
they
for
definitely
it.
worked on that. But they were.
Fortunate for the runner on second base, his eyesight's better than mine.
So you wonder, did they work on that or the coaches work on that? Because that almost seems like the kids have been working on
Right.
that. That's captain's practices. So 2 balls. High again.
I think Calvin's gonna get that down a little bit.
Well, it's tough. You got a smaller batter, you got a smaller strike zone. You really got to.
I want to say this kid did get a nice hit earlier.
That's a strike.
I think it's the right idea by Calvin. Just take a little bit
3-1.
off and hit your spot.
Didn't even seem to take much off. Just kind of grooved it in there though. 3-1. That's going to be a fly ball to the outfield. Mikey Pop has it lined up.
Yeah,
Mikey
that's
Pop
what you
makes
want
the
out there.
catch. And the miscue does not pay off. It's going to be midway through the 6th.
Chris just had a sign of relief there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, who had the sigh of relief? Chris or his dad? Or his 700 fans watching from the Florida
Live on Revere
Keys?
TV.
It's tough being parent watching your son as a pitcher, it's like watching your kid as a goalie.
Oh yeah.
But when they make an error in the field, it's just you don't want them you don't want them to let their teammates down, and they don't want to let their teammates down. But that's the balance of being a spectator parent.
Right.
It's a humbling sport.
Yes, it is.
I mean, went from Max one day being hitting a home run, and the next day he struck out his first at bat and then dropped the ball in the outfield. So this game will humble you at some point.
It sure will. But great life lessons, right? That's what sports is all about,
Baseball's it's a sport of failure, and you got to learn to deal with that.
Speaking of Doucette, he's going to lead off the inning. So 3-4-5. Pop was the last batter last inning, flew out to deep left.
That flag blowing in.
Now batting.
That's why,
number 14,
the wind is
Max
blowing
Doucette.
straight into the batter's faces, so that hit by Mikey really did just drop down.
He got all of that too. I think that would have been.
Max is a little too hungry on that pitch. He's very disciplined.
I'm not sure. Baseball is one of the most mental sports where you can really take yourself out of the game. Where basketball, obviously shooting's important, but it's such a fast-moving sport. Baseball, there's so much time to think.
That's right.
You can really psych yourself out. Have a bat at bat, at the mound, wherever you are playing the field. You ever see plays, they'll have 2-3 errors in a row. It's a heavy mental sport.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be down in the dirt, 2-2.
So Max usually has a pretty good eye. He's usually pretty disciplined at the plate, so I'm sure he wants to hit though. Yeah, he was hungry.
Yeah.
Off speed.
A little too hungry.
Bartholomew has a nice off-speed pitch there. He's caught a lot of the batters today.
Yeah, he's worked very hard at it. He's played a lot of baseball. He goes to a lot of pitching clinics.
Now batting number 8, Calvin Boudreau.
Well, Calvin tends to be a little ahead on these, so that's where the off-speed hurts him.
And good catchers, good pitchers remember what the last at-bat was, and it's going to say, hey, listen, he struggled with the off-speed.
Right.
Mama Christine watching? Is she watching from home? She's in the stands.
Yeah, she went home.
Too cold for you, Christine?
Oh, caught him on that one.
Calvin quickly down, 0-2.
This game's turned into a little bit of a pitcher's duel now.
Mm-hmm.
All runs scored in the second inning. Both teams.
Yeah, that's right.
That's going to be batted out of midair, but played by the second baseman for the second out. Calvin chopped that off-speed pitch.
Yeah, he saw it late and tried to take a swing at it, but...
Now batting number 12, Andrew Leone.
Now this we're discussion about pitch count where he is.
Remember these days?
There is a pitch limit. And now it's getting
both coaches
and Coach Manning neither one of them are going to back down, so this is not going to be a good ending.
Luckily we can't hear the volume over there, but I hear a lot of they're right in each other's faces.
Yeah. Coach Freck's been around a long time, and he's definitely no nonsense. He's hard.
I have been part of a game, not me, but as a coach, and having Freck throw one of my coaches out. We won't use his name. He happens to be one of my coaches that you know of. Son has played with me for a long time. Now goes to St. Mary's, but Freck and this coach went to played high school football against each other. And it got into the talks of how things went down in the 80s. It's about pitch count, yeah. And there's always this is where in the little you start happening in little leagues. In between each inning, you check the
pitch count.
The count in between innings. You confirm. It is the part of the game I absolutely hate. But
it's a competitive advantage. Sean's throwing well right now. He's settled in. You want to get him out. You want to see what the bullpen has. So, I mean, if he's at 120, then you want him out. But again, I don't know how you resolve that dispute.
That's the
right.
mean, if the rule is the rule.
But again, it's
Is it, you know, one word against the other? I mean,
correct. Is there anybody else tracking? I know the umpires aren't tracking, so
The umps typically don't track. They tell the teams. I believe the home book is the rule, and it's supposed to be confirmed after each inning. It's like basketball with controlling fouls in games. The home book is what they go by. So it's
well, let's see if they're going to pull him here. I mean, I can only see it being off a couple of pitches. I can't imagine you're off by, you know, more than a couple pitches, so it's got to be close regardless. I'm feeling a little...
I think we're starting to get a little drops of rain. And we don't have an unlimited light supply, so...
That's for sure.
Well, we have probably a good another... It looks like Revere TV is setting their cameras and some of their equipment up under a tarp. Nice makeshift tarp by Andrew.
Yeah, he pulled it off pretty quickly.
Talk about resourceful, Revere TV.
Right?
They got...
Must have been a Boy Scout.
2 cameras. This is entertaining for the players, I can tell you. They want to...
The coaches really got in each other's faces, though. It was pretty colorful there for a minute.
Yeah, again, you have 2 strong-willed coaches, and they're not going to back down. They're gonna advocate for their team, and that's what you want.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, it's definitely spitting out here a little bit. Feeling some raindrops.
It doesn't look like we're getting any closer to a resolution.
No, it does not. And again, not knowing how this all plays out.
For a couple pitches, are they off? Or?
Well, correct. I mean, again, you can't start a new batter if you've reached your pitch count. If it's in the middle, and you with that at bat and go over the pitch count.
I know, Jeff. We used to in All Stars.
Yeah.
Actually, I was the one that used to go over and check with the other team about pitch count.
And I think pitch counts are very important. And we didn't use them in our youth leagues for a lot of years.
Going back and forth, obviously.
So yeah.
I think it creates a lot of issues where, you know, coaches that just want to win and they're over pitching players and it's causing long-term damage. So the pitch count is definitely useful and it protects the kids.
Well, the tough part for both teams is going to be if they advance, right? So it's going to be more days rest the higher the pitch count, correct?
Correct. With 120, it's a 5-day rest period.
Well, tomorrow they're playing tomorrow potentially.
Correct. Well, yeah, Sean Bartholomew won't be pitching, right, for quite some time. I mean, he won't be pitching in the tournament games.
Suppose you want to win this just to get into the tournament, so you got to win this one first. And it looks like they're letting him stay out here. So maybe this will be his last batter. Maybe that's the agreement they
now
came to.
Batting number 12, Andrew Leone.
Well, at some point, someone has to give in, right? And
right.
You need to continue to play baseball. So, and I know Coach Manning will definitely take the high road and do its best. So.
I'll get the scoop after the game. It's gonna be ball, a strike.
Strike.
Andrew's gonna be down 0-2.
Like to see Andrew get a nice little hit here. He's been hitting the ball well.
He's struck out on a couple tough pitches tonight. Right on the corners, borderline. But so how you get 3 strikes? You gotta find one.
Here it comes. Andrew stayed back, gets it over to third. Third baseman makes a nice play. That's 3 up, 3 down.
Well, this was a big inning for us. Just got to shut him down. 3 more outs, and we're in the top.
I
think this is, was this top 7?
Yep.
All right, so 3 outs. You know where Malden is in their lineup?
I don't. They didn't give us a lineup. They just gave us a roster.
I think Calvin's throwing the ball well, so long as he doesn't try to do too much and just throw strikes and let his defense do the work.
Yeah.
He's got a solid defense out here.
Served him well so far, so.
If I understand correctly, Revere's playing in Fraser Stadium tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Is that the word?
That is the word.
Now, will it change based on a win or a loss?
I think one way or another, either the consolation game or it's a great. That's my understanding.
Great place to play. Medford and Revere are playing as well. The girls, and they're playing at St. Mary's. Revere will host. Revere has probably one of the better softball clubs in the division. They'll be hosting the GBL Cup or GBL Finals.
Oh, fantastic.
And they'll be playing Medford. Lynn Classic will be playing Everett, and the winners will play each other, and the losers will play each other in a consolation game.
Yeah, Fraser Field's a great field where the Navigators play.
Yes.
Sunken dugouts, so it's fun for the kids. It feels like a major league ballpark.
Yeah.
The backstop's about 20 times further away from the plate than this one is.
Turf infield,
Yeah, it's a
grass
big,
outfield.
long backstop. You don't want the ball getting behind you over there.
You can literally take 2 bases on a fastball. It's so
Now,
far
is this the pitcher getting up right now?
Yeah, Sean's up.
Yep.
So,
he was what?
2.
Oh, was he 2?
Yep, so this is the top part of the order. Get the meat of the order for Calvin.
That's going to be a hard hit ball.
That's a hit.
That's going to get to Doucette. Catches the
makes the
ball.
Big play by Doucette.
He caught that almost off his head.
That was a nice hit, but again, wind blowing in your face.
He made the right move off the bat and got there, and nice hit. But even better catch by Max Doucette.
He just gave us a wave, too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's a good kid, and that's why,
And that's baseball, where you can absolutely croak a ball like that, and it goes right at somebody, or you can hit a little blooper off the end of the bat, and it falls in for a hit.
You said it earlier. There's nothing you can do when you get a great hit and someone makes a good defensive play. Nothing you can do but tip a cap. That's it.
It's a game of inches, right?
Now it's really bringing it now. Speed.
Quickly down 0-2.
Now Calvin can work around the plate a little bit.
Yeah.
And see if we can get him chasing something.
I'd like to see it high and away right now. That's what I'd like to see, high and away.
This umpire seems to like the corners, put a couple inches
That's
off.
going to be the curve.
Nice curve.
Gets scooped by the catcher, but
Here we go. 2 down.
And a good thought by Sal. I mean, Sal probably caught that ball, but you throw it down anyway.
The ump didn't signal it. Yes, he did. It looked like he caught it, but the ump still came out. Didn't have his hand raised, so 2 strikes. I'm sorry, 2 outs. That's another strikeout. Calvin had lost track.
I believe this is their first baseman up now.
Well, Calvin just rear back and give it all he has. Go right at him.
So real quick on the some of the players that we haven't mentioned tonight: Levin Sam Burns, Dominic Boudreau, Bobby O'Brien, Chris Checa, Patrick Keefe, Ole Svensson, and Jeremy Giron, cheering on their team from the bench. That's going to be a swing and a miss.
Yep.
1-1.
Yeah, Jeremy's back, and Jeremy's the team captain this year.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's a good player, and he unfortunately had a terrible injury to his arm and couldn't play this year, but he's back as a senior next year, and just another element to a good young team that will actually have a proper off-season this year to prepare,
Right.
which is going to go a long way.
Now,
Strike 2.
correct me if
1
I'm
ball,
wrong,
2
but
strikes.
I don't know if Calvin was the one that told me, but I think this will be the first time in a long time that they would make the tournament.
Well, this weekend's the GBL Cup, right? It's not necessarily.
It's
a little
GBL
different.
But
a little different.
they
yeah.
could be. That's going to be in the dirt. It could be. They still could get invited to the state tournament.
Well, my understanding is everybody was invited to the MIAA because of COVID this year,
Okay.
Right.
and teams could opt in or opt out.
So 2-2. Well, I mean, if they finish this off 5-2, that's not a shabby record, right?
No, you certainly don't want to be playing the top Division I teams in the state.
Right.
But maybe you do. It'd be fun to see.
2-2 in the dirt, full count.
Settle down here, Cal. Take a deep breath.
Yep. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yep.
Taking his time, gathering himself, and I know he doesn't want any runners on base. Like to have a nice clean inning and get this game over.
That's going to be in the dirt.
Yep.
Ball 4. So you're going to have the tying runner on first, 2 outs. Number 21, their first baseman, getting up to the plate.
I'm sure Malden's gonna be looking to move this runner over as soon as they can. Get him in scoring position.
Being their 2, 3, 4 hitter, he's their 4 hitter. Not, probably not their speed demon, but Malden has stolen a few bases today. He's not taking an exceptionally large lead. Their 5 hitter up. That's going to miss high, but it's going to get by Sal.
Oh.
And he keeps it. He keeps the runner at bay.
Good job.
Missed a great opportunity to get this runner over.
Looks like Sal got mixed up there. And it is getting a little darker. It's definitely getting a little darker.
Yeah, we don't have the sun anyhow with the overcast sky, so.
Which is an advantage pitcher for sure when it starts getting this time of day. It's hard to see that ball come out of his hand.
There's a strike.
And it's certainly not bunting, I can guarantee you that.
Strike 2?
I think strike 1.
1. 1 of them.
He's going.
He's got him. Oh! Nice throw.
Yeah.
Would have been a bang play. Unfortunately, the runner's head got in the way of the ball in the glove.
Well, that's why they wear helmets when they run, right?
But for Sal, that's what you want to do. You want low and hard, and if it's one hop, that's fine. But he put it right there.
Looks like he's okay.
Which is good. It's always a good sign. Malden's going to have a runner on second and the 2-2 count, so.
Making it interesting.
Yeah, right.
It's 5-4. Is it 2-2 or 1-2? 5-4, 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Man on second.
Kyle Svensson didn't go on vacation with our scoreboard remote.
we would know that.
All right. Let's focus on the batter. Ooh, there he gave it to him. Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, strike
no.
2.
No.
Whoa.
2.
What, I thought that on that throwdown.
100%. Yeah, that should have been a score. Yeah. Well, I thought it was 2.
Okay. Fooled me.
So we're 2-2.
2-2.
Now we're 2-2.
A little low.
Yeah. I'm sure he doesn't want to give him anything too juicy.
Nope.
Oh, base hit could tie it, so.
And outfield's playing fairly deep. It could drop in, but you don't want to let the ball get behind you either for being the tie runner at second. That's going to be a foul ball. He's been behind, so Andrew, Cassidy, be ready over here. And Cummings.
Calvin looking for another ball. So 10 o'clock tomorrow for Asia Field.
That's my understanding.
And the rain's supposed to stop around that time.
And Fraser Field is a turf infield, so it's going to be very playable.
Ooh, a little high.
It's going to be a ball. So runners, the go-ahead run is at first base, 2 outs. Coach Manning's just going to check on him. Just settle him down.
Number 13 for Malden, trying to remember.
Another large individual.
He's a big boy. This is Luke. I'm gonna not say his name right. Zabriskie
So
Jr. He's the catcher.
quite a few of these players, I think, were planning to go to the Red Sox game after tonight. I don't know if you heard about that. Yeah, I think a couple of these kids were going to the Sox game. They're going to get there late, although it's cool out.
Yeah, they better go.
Well, rather be
grab a
late
soda.
and happy with a win.
I know,
absolutely.
exactly. I know there's a summer basketball event down Harry Della Russo tonight. I think it's starting shortly.
It's going to be a swing, strike one.
Yeah, a little bit high in the zone, fastball. He was way ahead of it. But you always want to start off with a strike, so good place to be.
It's going to miss high.
Is this the one that hit off his foot? They were challenging. No.
No, I don't think so. But you know, I think it was the first baseman that was challenging. The kid actually at first right now, but I can't remember. Calvin with just a little check toss over.
Yeah, always makes you a little nervous, but
Keeps him close. And so 1-1.
come on, Calvin, just bring it down a little.
Just leaving a little up in the zone.
Two balls, one
I know my
strike.
fingertips are a little numb. I wonder how there's a feeling out there.
3-1.
Come on, Calvin.
Just let it go, let it go.
Right?
Throw the ball. No name. You think you can hear me?
I was saying, missing the days when we could actually say something to him. We can't do that anymore.
No, God, no.
You know, he probably wouldn't let me
They don't want to hear it.
live that down. Nice.
Helps him out there with the high
Yeah.
swing. Full count. Runners are going to be moving. Runners will be on the go. Gives him a little extra help on if a ball gets through.
Calvin's he doesn't throw the curveball much. He does have that slider. But you think a little off speed here might be a good idea.
That was it.
Oh, rings him up.
Beautiful pitch.
Nice job. He's happy
called it
about
all
that
day.
one.
All day he's got it down in the zone of the knees.
Yep. Wow, we'll take the win 5-4.
Final 5 Revere, 4 Malden. Thanks for coming.
Say this about Calvin. Hey, when the game's on the line,
Phew.
don't worry about him. He's been there before.
Just likes to give us a little sweat, you know. But we'll
And
take the
everybody
win.
out there watching the Revere TV, we want to thank you for watching Revere High Baseball. Come and check it out. Senior night. We'll catch you later. Have a good night.
Thank you all.
You're like,